Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today, we're back with some more Splatoony Woony, Badoony Doony. It's a random rotation today, so we're playing Salmon! Woohoo! Arriba, arriba, arriba! I don't know.
I didn't know you'd start it.
I told you I was, man!
I know you did. But I was like, it has a transition, so I can wait.
How long do you think the transition is? It's like
La,
3
la,
seconds!
La, la, la. Alright, I need to write down my list of stuff.
Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing great. Welcome to the stream. It's Sunday. Yay! It's not a fraud Sunday stream. It's a real one. I hope you guys are all doing great. Happy weekend. End of weekend anyway. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow's Monday. I hope you guys all been holding. Hope you guys all been holding up great. If you didn't come to the Evermyth stream, you should have watched it because Evermyth's great. But it's okay. I'm not offended by it. Anyway, today we're playing Salmon. We'll play PBs later if you guys are up for it. I'll do a poll later and we'll figure it out. Did I do the Discord ping? I think I did.
Probably not.
I did.
Wait.
No, I did. I didn't forget this time.
You sure? Oh, it's because I have your server muted.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
No, I didn't have it muted up until last week.
Anyway, what is it called? We're resetting when we get King Salmon Smile, so we'll get everyone some scales today because it's triple scales day. Yeah. I'm opening up the lobby. If you want to hop on in, pull goes LifeJuice, LifeJuice. Get in here fast, or not.
You know what? I'm gonna dump the whole 2 months, I don't know how many months of art that I have saved on the computer.
Where are you
into
dumping
your
it?
server.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Help, I'm
No one
banned
give a
apparently. Oh, you silly goose. What have you done?
They're not ready for my yaoi dump.
What?
You heard me.
I unfortunately have. I haven't played since last week. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Play more Splatoon, bro.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, a little bit long too, but let's do the last slot. Are you counting up your pieces?
10. It's because I can only send 10 at a time.
It's... Oh, okay. I should have just stopped you once you hit 10, so You don't have to count it out.
They do that on the phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hello, Dandy. Welcome to stream.
7.
Speaking of which, I should probably say hello to everyone else. Hello, Duck. Hello, Philip. Hello, Anti-Flow. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Alice. That's doing great. Fine.
There. I put some of my favorite pieces from the last... I don't know how long it's been.
The server.
Yep.
They're not playing lots of discussion about Switch 2 and Nintendo being super consumer friendly. We'll talk about that today too, because I didn't get the chance to do it last stream. Today is the stream to talk. There'll be Life of Luxury posted a new video yesterday. Curly, I'm gonna ban you from my chat. Welcome to stream.
You're gonna get banned!
Also, Daddy, I hope your hands feel better. Take a break. 14 hours is too much. So that one more notif. Well, good citrus once again.
I'm gonna put some hand practices in here too. And this Edward drawing, because he looks so cute.
Cutie patootie. Only grinded because I wanted the amiibo gear. The best set of amiibo according to you? I don't have an opinion on the amiibo. Oh, fine. I need the amiibo gear for that matter. I think, let me see, I'm trying to think, like the sushi outfit, like the sushi karate outfit was cool. I like that one.
There we go.
What's any other ones? I like the schoolgirl outfits. Pretty cutie.
How many artworks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 2, 10, 16. 26.
How many artwork? Did you post these all in the Discord?
Yeah. All 26 things that I thought was relevant.
Ay, Karumba. Drop the whole portfolio. That's not Joseph. Welcome to stream.
There's probably more, but I just... Oh shit, I forgot to put the Hades thing I was working on.
Yeah, put the Hades gumshoe.
That was pretty cool. Scroll, 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 scroll. Oh, I didn't put it in the folder. That's why I couldn't find it.
To put it in the folder then.
Fuck. I'm trying my best.
Sorry. Okay.
If only Skelly was here.
Would you consider yourself a pro? If so, would you give some tips? I'm like okay at Splatoon. I don't play it as consistently as I used to, but I can give you some tips and tricks. Press B to jump. Pro tip.
Here's a cool tip. Put your controller down. Boot up another game.
That's crazy. Who's dead? Oh.
I put the rest of my drawings. I was like confused because I thought I was missing like a giant chunk of it, and it was everything I drew yesterday.
I'm happy you're all organized now, so you can actually find your art in a timely fashion.
Someone posted a Tomodachi Nezla.
What the? How? What do you even? What does that even mean?
I don't know, but I have it saved.
If they go hungry, they die.
If a me breaks up with someone, is really annoying, commits a crime, quote unquote, they will be deleted. Okay.
What? I have an egg. Let me put it in. Oh my lord. What a mini mess. How do you join codes, by the way? Oh yeah. If you want to hop on into the room, go ahead and head over to Grisco. You can hit the X button and then go to Grisco. Once you're in Grisco, hit the L button. That's the left bumper. Then the right button 2 times. That'll take you to the middle tab in that little menu on the left side. Then you can hit the plus button and type in the pool code. The pool code's on screen down in the description. It's in the pinned message in the chat. Once you type that in, you're in the pool. Stay on that tab and just hit the X button to refresh until you find my name or someone else that's already in the lobby. You won't be able to join right now because we're like mid-game. But when I reset the lobby, like make a new one, you'll be able to find me. I'll let you know when. I usually keep a counter on screen. It gives you like how long until we reset. It'll usually take less than 6 games. We're going until we find a king salmon in. So don't you worry. See, if I got Blabber, I would throw the game. Yeah, but I like winning.
Blob is cool. I like Blob. Oh! It's a cheap weapon. It's like... Also, I understand what they're doing now. I was like wondering what this like.
What are you talking about exactly?
The Nuzlocke thing.
I still find it insane, but I guess it makes sense.
They're taking their like members and they're like turning them into memes, so it's personal. So as soon as like someone's unhappy, they like get booted off the island. I guess. I
suppose that makes some modicum of sense.
I think it's cool.
Oh, we are 10x short.
Anything Tomodachi Life is cool though, to be fair.
We love Tomodachi Life, yeah!
Where are my sprites? I wanna do...
There you go.
Oh my god, what am I gonna do for Ace Attorney sprites?
Speaking of Ace Attorney.
Yeah, no, I don't know any characters from that. From.
Ace Attorney. We're just put. I'm gonna make it the first thumbnail. Don't worry.
Oh, I didn't plan on making any of them.
Oh yeah, well, that's fine. I don't know if you wanted to do them this time or not.
Like I like them. I'm more than happy to help you.
I know you'll help me.
You just be like that.
I'm lazy. Oh, piercings. Add emoji.
Where's my... I can't find it. Is it in my straw page folder? It is.
Pick me up. God, how is this quota so high? Maybe it's partially my fault, but...
Sorry, I'm currently remaking my little PNG.
Aw, yay. Upgrade.
Upgrade. I'm about to look like the fattest little guy ever.
Well, you're evil?
La 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 la.
You died so much when I played it. Dude, that's okay. Not expecting anyone to be perfect today.
Or any other day. You guys just game. Extreme pressure is real. Imagine what it's like to be him and be paired with me.
What do you act like you're terrible or something? You're not.
No.
We get kicked first game?
Did you?
I guess someone had a meter already, but like, what? That's still insane. I suppose we'll reset after this game then. I had full bar? Yeah, but even if you have full bar, it's like less than 10%. It's like an exponential scale. Alright, that's a good snap. Oh, I don't get snap. Oof. I don't think I've ever played Triumvirate on this map, now that I think about it.
I'm crying because I realized how complex my design is now.
Okay, I got an explosion. Okay. Got it, I think. No, did I miss?
Yeah, fuck this tolerance shit.
Nice, explode. Any more coho damage? Let's go. Get your fat ass over here, man.
What if I make myself into a power justice? Who is that? Capcom? I don't think so.
All right, we tried. Tragic. Well, look who decided to stream on a Sunday. Guys, it was one time, man. It was one time.
They're so hateful. Keep it coming.
Evil shit, but okay.
I am evil.
All right, well, that was technically, we're resetting every king, so I'm gonna hold to it. That was our first rotation, despite it being literally one game.
I'm waiting for my PNG to talk so I can see if, like, it has the thing I think it has.
Did you actually, like, switch it?
Oh, no. I mean, like, I'm checking something, sorry.
Anyway, what is it called? The three who were in that last lobby, Joseph, Alice, and Duck, wait until I call for repeats. Or at the very least, just don't join this lobby. You guys should be able to join the next one. I don't open up a new lobby if you win to play. Now's your chance. Make sure you are in the pool code. Again, make sure you're on this tab. Hit X button to refresh until you find my name or someone else is already in the lobby. Yeah! All right, I'm in the lobby. First round king, even let's assume the three of us had 0 and Duck had 5 on their meter. I think it's still like sub 10% chance. That was insane. All right. A solo upscale, what kind of stream? That's on 9K wins on Luna, you psycho. We got Raw, we got JJ. And we got Dandy, I'm assuming. Sweet. I think play one, skip one is what we'll do for today. What?
Play one, skip one?
You play a lobby, then you skip the next lobby. Make sense?
Isn't that what you... Oh my god.
I don't always do it. Don't I do like a 15-second rule? Or it's like if you played last lobby, you wait 15 seconds, then you can join the next lobby? I'm only go-getter, that's fine.
You're making everyone's life easier.
The hazard level is based on an average of all of everyone's work title, essentially. What's the opinion on Switch 2? I'm happy you asked. I was waiting for a good time to start.
Start, speech.
Okay,
speech,
I have the
speech.
site open on my other monitor because I'm gonna like dissect this from head to toe, but if you guys have anything in particular you want to talk about, we can totally do that.
Speech.
Speech. This is gonna be like a whole like 2-hour discussion. Oh.
I don't care.
What is it called? First, I want to talk about the price of the console. Right. Switch 2 is $449 USD for the base package. Obviously, for different countries, it's gonna translate a little differently. I'm looking at you, Canada. I'm really sorry. It's like 600 bucks Canadian.
It's 600 and with the bonus it's 700.
Yeah, it's like 700 with the bundle. The bundle is 500 USD. I need to remember to dash slash, goddammit. Now, at least from a USD perspective, I think this price is fair. What is it called? The offerings from, oh, please don't kill me. The offerings from Sony and Microsoft were both $500 each for like their top of the line stuff, Xbox Series X and PS5. Obviously they don't have like cheaper stuff. Oh, to be fair, I guess PS5, there was like a $400 PS5 with no disc drive, which is cringe, but I suppose it is a secondary option. So I'd say Switch 2 is about like middle of the road, if not like a little lower than the competition in terms of pricing. So I don't really think the pricing is unfair. Although what I will say is I feel like there is an alternate reality where we could have had a $400 Switch 2 instead of $450. I'll get into that later. Please, I got raw. Yay. What about pound or euro? I don't know the difference between the two symbols.
It's like 395 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper, but again, currency is very relative. So I'm just talking in USD. This applies for pretty much everyone that isn't in Japan. Which, by the way, I'm gonna talk about the whole region locking thing as well, since we're here. There is 2. We need 1 more egg. Okay, got it.
Oh my god, he's gonna talk about the region locking thing.
Oh yeah, so basically there's 2 versions of Switch 2. We have
the cool one and the evil one.
We have the region, what is it called? The Japan Switch 2, right? And we have the global Switch 2. Let's put it that way. There's only 2 SKUs of Switch 2. Those 2, Japan and global. There's no other region locking outside of that. The Japan Switch is significantly cheaper than the, what is it called? The global Switch. And it's, what seems to be the reason is because Japan's currency isn't very strong. So either, if they were to make only 1 version of Switch 2, they'd have to either make it expensive for like Japan, which is like their main market, or like one of their biggest markets, or make it cheap in other markets, which, considering the state of the world right now, isn't very like viable. Either way, what I'm saying is that's the alternate reality I'm talking about. If tariffs weren't a thing, I think we could have had a cheaper Switch 2. It seems that Switch 2 isn't like exorbitantly expensive to produce. So it seems that there's more so other reasons it related to just like keeping the margins as to why Switch 2 is more expensive globally than it is in Japan.
I mean, it's still a console worth a big price.
Oh, of course. I think, I mean, $400 isn't cheap, but it makes sense either way. I still think $450 is
like all the shit that you're cramming into a little device.
Yeah, yeah. Which, speaking
and
of...
the good shit.
It's good shit. Speaking of, side note, I know a lot of people are like, what the heck? It don't got an OLED screen? I need to tell you this right now. The Switch 2 screen laps the Switch OLED. Just because the screen isn't OLED doesn't mean it sucks. The Switch 1 LCD screen was exceptionally ass. This new Switch 2 screen is very low refresh rate, 120 hertz, which means it's very vivid, very smooth. If you have a phone with like a high refresh rate screen, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, like an iPhone, like a recent iPhone Pro phone, or like most Android phones at this point. You know what I'm talking about. Very low refresh rate basically means the screen can make itself refresh less with safe battery. That's all it means. It has HDR support, which is like a wider color gambit, and it's 1080p. The screen is better than the OLED screen. If they do release an OLED Switch, yes, it will have a better looking screen, but it won't be the same difference between like the Switch 1 regular versus the Switch 1 OLED. It's not gonna be that big of a difference. If you want to hold out for a Switch 2 OLED, you totally can, but I don't think it's like something you have to do. It's not gonna be that much better. At least I don't think it will be.
40%.
You doing a good over there?
I'm using a blending mode and I'm trying to remember the values I'm putting down. Sorry.
Okay. I was okay, so what can I stream? Wanna know what happened to me today? Sure. Lay it on me. What team are you for Fest? I forgot. I wanted to preview that information. I am Team Knight for this Fest. I'm gonna put it this way, every single thumbnail you've ever seen, ever, has been made after 12 a.m. I think that's all I needed. Yes, I am productive during other points of the day, but I feel like I have the most like ideas when it's late at night. That's just like my prime idea time. Holy mud!
I forgot I was working on another PNG. Shit.
Oh, stop. I want to get my egg in! Okay, I got it in. Ranked the one grape on TG Pocket. Nice. Move it up in the ranks.
I like the way that they're naming my files. Sorry, very unrelated.
No,
we have the talking sprite called Holy Yep, and we have the quiet sprite called Polite.
That's a good one. Also new Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, there is a new Hyrule Warriors game coming out for Switch too. I thought it looked pretty, but I'm not into hack and slash games. They are not my thing.
You're my thing.
I am not property, thank you.
Okay, I mean, I know that, but like, wow.
I don't know, it's not what you meant. American time is weird. Why does it go from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m.? It should either be 12 p.m. or 0 a.m. We just think different, I'm sorry.
Yuppie!
I know everyone else uses 24-hour time. I don't call it military time. I'm not a psychopath. I understand it makes sense, but like at the same time, I don't know.
Look at me, I'm adorable!
Oh my god, you are adorable.
Yuppie!
I like the little wing flappy, that's cute. Curly, what the hell are you going on about? I think Curly's just a soundboard, but like text version. On Team Afternoon? That's totally fair. I think those are my two main options, was afternoon and night. I definitely wasn't morning. Like I have class, I scheduled all my classes in the morning, but like I don't feel productive during that time. I'm not necessarily doing work. I'm just kind of there listening.
To you, it's not like...
It's not productive.
I wouldn't say tangible, but it's not like your kind of work.
It's not doing work.
It's needed.
Like sitting in a lecture does not constitute as doing work. You're absorbing information, which is different.
I mean, no, I'd say it's still putting effort.
Oh, rip. No map modes. Yeah, unfortunate. On Team Night for Springfest. I would be team evening if that existed, but I want to win, so I'm going team night. I think afternoon is closer to evening than night is, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, I'll reopen lobby. Let's try and get the same people into this lobby just so we can keep the rotation going. No, Antiflow, I'm not really into like the hack and slash spin-off games for Fire Emblem or Zelda or any of those. I don't know, I've never been into it. It's just kind of like, it's not very thinky. I like some thinkiness in my games, you know? All right, we're just missing Dandy, I think. Anyway, speaking of the games, let's talk about that next. There's been a lot of confusion about the games this generation, or for Switch 2, my bad. Let me pull up the games tab on the site so I can go over everything in order. All right, let's talk about Switch 2 exclusive games first. So, everyone knows about the big elephant in the room stomping about. Maybe the elephant Mario for being a little bit more topical.
I was gonna be like, oh my god, I have the Somnium files. I'm so happy. Sorry.
I feel so bad because I want other people to pop up for the new Somnium Files game.
I don't really care.
I'm happy for it.
I like it. No, I mean, like, I don't really care if people don't play. That's what I meant.
Yeah, anyway, let's talk about that. So, the big elephant in the room is $80 Switch games and $90 too, but we'll talk about that as well. Don't worry, there's a little bit of mystification around that, which I feel like is... It's taken everyone by storm, and I don't think it's 100% true. At least from what I've been looking into. I've spent a lot of time reading up about this stuff, because I'm interested. What can I say? First of all, JJ, no, I'm not a huge fan of Mario Kart. This new Mario Kart game, the more I see it, I'm like, this looks interesting and fun, and if I can get my hands on the bundle, I'd probably buy it, but I'm never buying the game at full price.
It's so expensive.
Mario Kart World, which I still think is a dog shit title, even if it does make sense, is $80 USD. That is that is $10 more than Tears of the Kingdom, which is the most expensive Switch 2 game to date. Or Switch 1 game, I'm mistaken. Let's go pick up Raw. There you go.
It's terrifying over here. $115 for a game.
Let's make this very clear. There are very few games before Mario Kart World that have been $80 MSRP. So Nintendo's a bit of a trailblazer here, and I really don't think it makes any sense. as I initially was like, maybe this game is grand enough scope that it deserves being on a different price tier from the rest of the Switch 2 games. But I really don't feel like that's the case the more I see the game. It just isn't. If there was like more single player oh god, we are getting smoked. Okay, thank you. Oh god, hold on. Let me lock in just for a little bit here. This is getting out of control. Okay, with this should be enough. Alright, there you go, there you go. We got quota, it's okay. I got absolutely nuked out of the sky. I just don't think the $80 price tag is justified for Mario Kart World. Now, there has been a lot of sources and people saying that the physical version of Mario Kart World will cost $90 USD. This is
physical, but the digital and physical are different prices?
Yeah, this is a partial truth. From what I've seen from US listings, I'm talking about the United States specifically here. I'm going to clarify other regions in a second. The physical version of Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost the same as digital in the United States and maybe Canada. I'm not sure about that one. In Europe and Japan, this is not the case. They are $10 more expensive. So maybe maybe after the tariff shenanigans, that might change. I don't know how I got stuck there.
How am I supposed to check?
If you have any retailers carrying Switch 2 pre-orders, then you can check those.
I'm not smart. I
I
thought I could just check their website for like the games coming from.
No, I don't think they list the physical prices. There you go. No. Oh, don't kill me!
Scroll.
No! What? My bone didn't hit? Oh.
Sorry, I just saw the price tag while scrolling of $699.99. Woohoo! Hell yeah!
Would you rather watch Life of Luxury or watch the Minecraft movie? I've heard people say the Minecraft movie is like funny bad, so I'd probably watch that.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey! Anyway, so at least in the US, it seems that physical games are going to remain the same price as digital. This might change after tariff calculations, we'll see. The Toon Timer is real bad. So Toon Timer gets political. Okay, blink. Anyway.
I can't see the prices on their website. I thought I could.
Yeah, I don't think they're listed that much throughout the website. Anyway, so yeah, Mario Kart World, along with some other stuff that we'll talk about in a second, are $80 MSRP for Switch 2, which I just don't think is justified. Mario Kart World is not some huge leap or whatever. It's a Mario Kart game, and it's like, you know, whoa, you get to drive between the locations. That's so cool. Even though there's like loading screens between each section, which is kind of immersion breaking personally, but it's whatever. I guess it helps with the pacing.
Is it on GameStop that I'll be able to like see?
Probably. GameStop seems to be like the big carrier for the West.
Well, how am I supposed to see the game stuff? Sorry, I'm still looking.
You should be able to just like search it up.
Collectibles. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. Can I find Raincoat?
Of course, this is where you go check. Anyway, the other major Switch 2 near release title, it's not coming out during the month, but next month, is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I think is a cool game. Not my thing, definitely. I wasn't a fan of Breath of the Wild. I was never interested in Mario Odyssey, so I don't think I'm gonna be interested in Bonanza, but I think it's cool. I'm happy Donkey Kong fans get a new game. That game will be 70 MSRP USD, of course. All these are prices in USD because I'm American, right? So it's very clear that the baseline flagship MSRP for Switch first-party games and some third-party titles that are bigger too is going to be 70 USD, which isn't unprecedented. It is definitely a jump if you are used to Switch only, but if you've been, taking a peek at the other consoles, maybe you have a PS5 in your living room or something, you know that this is where the game prices have been trending, inflation, blah, 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 right? It's not out of the ordinary. I don't think it's unreasonable. I do think it is very unfortunate that we are getting physical games priced up in other countries that aren't the US, and it might happen to the US eventually anyway, which really sucks. Part of it has to do with the fact that again, these new Switch 2 carts support faster read and write speed so they can load data faster, which is very important when you're loading big open world games so you don't get like annoying pop-in or like lag spikes or whatever. So I understand maybe that they're more expensive because the cartridges are harder to manufacture. Maybe that's the reason. But I also feel like that's kind of a cheap reason. I don't know.
Looking at the price, right?
Yeah, what's up? What's it looking like for you in Canada?
Something. The price of our Mario Kart World is $79.99 USD for the digital version, which rates out to $112 in Canada. But physical copies will be $90 USD, which ends up being $126 Canadian.
Again, assuming
It's
USD.
like the stupid conversion thing for $20 and $30. I got so mad. I'm still mad about that the other day.
That more has to do with like Canada weak currency, but still, it is very
Not
scary.
weak currency. Your currency went up. Our currency is the same, from what I checked. I checked. Okay, I checked. I made sure to check.
Okay.
It was you guys. Damn you guys.
Sorry, I think.
Stop being weak.
I was just telling us change. I agree. I think we could have had an overall cheaper generation. I will say, as much as I am talking about like, oh, manufacturing cost, tariffs, blah, 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 I'm not gonna say Nintendo here is like, is what is it called? Free of blame. I need to kill this stupid big head. Pull out your stupid. I'm gonna lose my mind. I need one egg. I'm gonna die to rain. Okay. I'll just wait till the prices drop. That's the other thing. I think what hurts the most with these $80 Switch 2 first party games is that Nintendo is not very keen on dropping their game prices. Other platforms like Xbox and PlayStation and Steam as well, obviously, host various sales. Physical games for Xbox and PlayStation also drop significantly, like over the coming months after the game releases, and especially after the first year. Switch games don't do that. Like what is it called? I was looking into getting like Xenoblade 2, because you know, I've been getting back into Xenoblade, smile emoji. And Xenoblade 2 is still like 55, 60 bucks. And the game's like 8 years old. It came out in 2017 or 2018, don't correct me if I'm wrong. Switch games just don't go down in price, or Nintendo games just don't go down in price. I need this cannon to kill this steel. I need the cannon to kill the steel. Someone needs to kill the steelhead. Thank you. There you go. So it's waiting out the prices is likely not gonna work, as that has never worked. I hope.
If it was Steam, you'd be lucky.
No, of course, if this was any other platform except Nintendo, we'd be lucky. Third-party games do go down in price on Switch, so like that isn't going to be as much of an issue, but first-party games do not.
What is the difference between third-party, first-party? I'm kind of...
That's okay.
Is third-party, like... Wait, is first-party games, like, games that are by, like... that aren't like affiliated 100% with Nintendo, like
that's third-party games because they're a third party.
Ah, okay, I got it the other way then. Okay, then I know what you're talking about. I'm a little stupid.
No, it's okay. I don't blame you. It's a little bit of gaming lingo. I don't blame you. First-party games are made by like the same company that manufacture the console, so like Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, like Halo, Spider-Man.
The little guy community.
No, not the little guy community. The exact opposite.
No. They're little guys. You can't be mad at them for pricing their console.
Anyway, third parties is made by outside studios that are not affiliated with the company who made the console.
Okay, I got them the other way around. I had them the other way around. That's what I meant.
Yeah, they have it like first parties because they're the first guys who get the console, and third parties because, like, you know, they're a third party. They're not.
I mean, I was wondering why. I was like, you know, I don't understand it because personally, I would name the people who are not affiliated third parties, but whatever, you know.
Okay, so you understood it. You just thought it was the other way around. Like first and third person games? I mean, I guess you can think of it like that. What's second party? The second party is the guy playing the game.
It's us. Hello.
The consumers is the second party, but consumers don't make games.
I am a party.
Hi! Woohoo! Party in the USA. So I think that's what stings the most with like these $80 price tags. It's just the fact that Nintendo games just don't go down in value. And I feel like pricing any game at $80 on Switch 2 is just ridiculous. I don't think there's any game that is like Tears of the Kingdom made sense to me because it truly was an insane experience. Breath of the Wild was already a pretty like groundbreaking game and it was a launch title. So Tears of the Kingdom expanding on that, it made sense, even if it wasn't like 100% justified. Like they could have made it 60, but I understood where the logic came from. Mario Kart World is nothing special. I think we're going to see bigger and grander games on Switch 2 than Mario Kart World. I do not think it should have been priced at $80. Now, that's the first party Switch 2 exclusive stuff out of the way. Let's talk about Switch 2 Edition games. Switch 2 Edition games are Switch 1 games that are ported over and enhanced on Switch 2. And they cost money. Which I know sounds ridiculous because like, oh, well, yeah, it's still a game. But like, if you have the Switch 1 version of the game, it costs you money to have the Switch 2 Edition. With an asterisk, we'll get to that in a second. There's a few Switch 2 games coming out, some that are of games that are already out, and some that are of games that are coming out after Switch 2 releases. There's Mario Party Jamboree, both Legend of Zelda games, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Those are pre-existing Switch 1 games that are getting Switch 2 editions. Some of these Switch 2 editions add more content. Mario Party Jamboree comes with a new side mode that uses a ton of Switch 2 features. I just got my ass handed to me. Ooh, get out of here. You made it past wave 1, yippee! Yippee! Mario Party Jamboree adds a ton of, what is it called? Adds a new side mode, some new mini games, and which all correlate to Switch 2's feature set, right? The camera, the microphone, the mouse mode, all that stuff, right? So, you know, I'd say it's arguable to say that that is like a justifiable upgrade purchase, right? That's probably like the most compelling one next to Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is also getting a new side mode. It's something stars. I don't know what that gets called, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Also, I left Junior. So,
Flint and Steel is trending, and I'm also seeing that apparently a screening of the Minecraft movie got so loud, police had to step in and take several people out of the theater. They were screaming and throwing popcorn during the chicken jockey.
I saw that. Yeah, I don't think Universal or Minecraft really knew what they were cooking with that one. They kind of just made a meme movie. It's like what is it, Morbius? Is that what I'm thinking of? That's a little heavy. Welcome to stream. Oh, Danny! Remember, you can bomb the Cohawks or the Cohawks, the moths.
Don't forget a bomb.
Stop.
Boom.
Boom.
Can you say 5 booms for me?
Boom, 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 boom.
What's 4?
Boom.
Thank you. Why do you think the name of the song is like Boom? Wait, I guess that wouldn't be the name of the song, would it?
What do you think of the Switch 2 Direct? We've actually been talking about Switch 2 like this whole time. I'm gonna get back into it in a second. I'm just locking in a little bit, so you don't just like lose.
I'm being entertaining. La 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 la. That was my
Such entertainment.
Thank you.
I thought the Switch 2 Direct itself, like ignoring everything outside of that, was great. I so many moments that blew me away. The third-party support was insane. Probably one of my favorite parts about Switch 2 is the fact that third parties are going crazy on it, which I was saying. Third parties are gonna go crazy on Switch 2, and I was right. Most of the presentation was third party. Although I didn't expect it to be third party. I thought it was just gonna be like a Switch 2 showcase type deal. Oh yeah, it's down this way. Smile. Anyway, what were we talking about? Switch 2 Edition games. Yes. So the Switch 2 Edition games vary from like adding some content that is or is not related to like Switch 2's gimmicks to just being performance upgrades. And it's the latter that I feel like is really ridiculous. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom are both getting Switch 2 editions, which add new performance and a mobile tie-in feature. Yay! They added Siri to Legend of Zelda. Who needed that shit? I'm being dead serious, by the way.
What?
And what is it called? You know, like the Zelda games on Switch?
Yeah.
You got like Twink Link running around saving Hyrule.
Sure.
You didn't hear that. Basically, they added like the Switch 2 version costs like $10 more minimum. It might cost more, I don't know. And all it adds is like better performance, which duh, I paid for the console. And a feature in the app which lets you look at the map. And like get voice instructions to navigate somewhere, which is kind of pointless and ridiculous.
What? That feels so pointless and weird and like unneeded. Like, it's like if they were like remaking the Splatoon 3 and it's like the only thing you got was like a locker sticker that said you did it.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, you get a new mode, or you get to, what is it called? You get to see even more rotations on your phone now. Thanks for buying the game again. I don't play Zelda games. You don't have to play Zelda games to understand why this is ridiculous. But what is it called? Some of the Switch 2 editions just like don't add any significant content, if any at all. Like it's just very unjustifiable to have to like pay for the game again or pay to upgrade your game when you already paid for the console that is supposed to give you better performance. Now, of course, there are going to be some, what is it called?
Exception.
Some Switch games that are going to get free performance upgrades. There doesn't seem to be that many from what I'm seeing right now, but it does open the door for that to happen in the future, which is good. Okay, I fell off the map. That's kind of not what you like to see. Maybe I should try and lock it a little bit so we can at least kill Boris, huh? Ooh. Yeah, we need some like good snappies.
Stay.
Oh no, it's going that way.
Oh my god!
You okay?
One of my birds just flew in front of me. I didn't expect that.
Getting machine here, no range is kind of tragic, by the way.
I thought it was like just Joey. No, it was Gummy.
I suppose it was Gummy. Alright, we got a decent amount of HP on all of them, but we couldn't get a kill. Unfortunate, but hate to see it. I needed significantly better snaps there, but I wasn't locked in. Kind of my fault.
Yeah, it was your fault.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, no.
You good? Did I do good on that? You did about as good as you could. Considering how low rank you are, I imagine you haven't fought many triumvirates. It's a pretty hard fight if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, do remember to use your specials. You get a full replenish of both of your specials when you play triumvirate. Anyway, that was our king. You should do the ice bucket challenge. What year are we in?
I just checked the calendar. It says 2019.
I'll do like an ice cube challenge. I'm not doing an ice bucket.
What the fuck are you doing with an ice cube, though?
It's like shove it down your shirt and have it be cold.
Oh, wow.
Then it melts and then you feel all
crazy,
moist and terrible.
That feels great. No. That sounds so similar, you know?
Why not? There's various reasons why not.
Yeah, let's dump a giant bucket of ice and water on top of my monitor and all my other equipment.
My entire table of electronics, okay? I get it. You don't want me to run the power line or whatever.
Finally, I'm going to have better internet than you, for once.
Anyway, what was I saying? Switch 2 editions. Yes. So there does seem to be a few games that are getting like Switch 2 updates that will enable better performance. The most notable one is Scarlet and Violet, which, you know, good. That game ran like P. Still a great game though. You could do it outside? No. I'm not doing the ice bucket challenge. If you were in the last lobby, by the way, don't join unless I call for repeats. If you were in any other lobbies or haven't played at all today, you're free to join. Pool code is LifeJuice, LifeJuice. We're going until we find King. No password.
Wow. You are so good at talking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, about the Switch 2, going back to the Switch 2 editions. I think for the ones that add more content, I don't think paying more for them is unreasonable. I don't think it's unreasonable. I still, I shouldn't be that expensive. I don't think any more than $10 for an upgrade pack is fair. For the Switch 2 edition games that add next to no new content, I'm looking at Legend ZA, which is getting a Switch 2 version, which hasn't come out yet. It's just more performance. I already paid for the console. Why am I paying extra to get more performance? I don't know. Metroid Prime, is it Metroid Prime 4? Is that what it's called? I'm not crazy, right?
Probably.
Also getting a Switch 2 edition, also a game that hasn't come out yet. Why does it cost more if I want to play it on Switch 2 when most of the features is just more performance and mouse mode, which is nice, but that's not a significant amount of content. I should not have to pay extra to play on the console to get more performance when I already paid for the console that gives me more performance. That doesn't make sense. That's one of the things where it's like, Nintendo, you're being a little...
You're just a little greedy.
Like, I don't think the pricing is entirely Nintendo's fault this generation, but there's a lot of things that just do not make sense. But for the Switch 2 editions that actually add significant amount of content like Kirby and Jamboree, I think it's okay. I still think if it was free, it'd be nice, but it's whatever. Apparently, NSO expansion pack members do get the Legend of Zelda Switch 2 editions for free, which is nice. But again, I think it should just be free for everyone, but I digress. Did you cut your hair off? No, I did not cut my hair off. I just washed my hair last night.
This is so sad. It's really funny, but really sad at the same time.
Who are the top 3 Splatoon streamers with the worst internet? The ones who don't stream.
Hello.
No, I mean, I just think about it. If they don't have good enough internet to stream, they can't stream.
But that.
How he cleaned it. I clean my hair very often, man. What are you guys make it out like I'm smelly?
I'm smelly stinky.
Anyway, let's take a quick aside for Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Oh boy. I think everyone's heard about the ridiculousness of this. Also, there is one open slot. Repeats, you guys can go ahead and seal it. Nintendo Switch 2 Open Tour is like the Astro Bot Playground game for PS5. Except it costs money. Why? It's literally just a tutorial with some small little demo mini games, and it costs $10. Why? Yeah, they even come back in like 3 minutes. You can join for the next rotation if you want, Dandy. But this rotation, I'm playing with this group. Victoria, one of them? I mean, her internet works enough that she can stream consistently, so I don't think it's that bad. Anyway, back to the topic on hand here. Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour is literally just a demo game, and it should be free, and it is not. It doesn't make any sense. There's no defending it. It should not be $10. It should come with a console. I'm convinced that it's going to become a pack-in permanently after 2 years. By 2 years, it will become a permanent pack-in game. I am putting money on it. No, I'm not. But
Please,
you know,
I'm broke. Please put money on it.
It's not like you bet against me.
Just for the sake of money, please.
You give me the money back if you win.
No. That's the point of the money.
To the side. It's not that one. It might be this one. Oh, it's this one. What? Which gusher is it? Hello? Oh, I didn't see this one. Nice, good pop, guys. That's just Playground is a good experience. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad experience or anything. I'm just saying that it's amusing as a point of comparison, because that game came with PS5. This game should come with Switch 2. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why it does that.
Speaking of PlayStation, they should bring back the games that they don't want to bring back. I'm just saying. I'm pissed off that Little Big Planet 2 was not available for the PS4, and that pissed me off entirely. It was one of the best games of the franchise, and then, I mean, ultimately, the game doesn't exist anymore. It's not in shops anymore. I'm awesome because I still have my games. But like, you know, yeah, fuck. Sorry, this is not Nintendo related, but
No, that's fine.
I am sad that they don't like bring back certain games that are specific to a console. Really sad about that, actually.
I'm sorry. Little Big Planet should live on. That game is very cute.
It really should.
Anyway, continuing on, let's talk about game key cards. Now, a lot of people have been doing the whole yap of like, I can't wait to pay $90 for a physical game and the game for not even be on the cart. And I'm like, yeah, listen, I get it, Nintendo sucks, but this isn't true. I just want to clarify, just in case anyone's taking it seriously. Game key cards are the replacement for digital download codes in physical game boxes. Digital key cards are essentially a key. If you put it in the Switch, it gives you permission to download the game and play it. You cannot play the game unless the card is in your Switch, but the card does not actually hold any data for the game itself. This sounds insane on paper, and it kinda is, but at the same time, the new Switch 2 cards are very likely more expensive. So for companies that don't want to pay the premium, they're going to opt to use game key cards as a physical alternative. Now, the benefit of game key cards is that it does allow you to resell the game, which is kind of crazy that they even introduced it, because I feel like most companies are trying to go the other way in that regard. But I guess it does make sense with the whole introduction of virtual game cards. So. The game key card, unlike what some people might think or assume, does not lock the game to your console. It does the exact opposite. You are able to give the key card to someone else. They can put it into their Switch and download the game as normal, as if they just got the game themselves, which I think is cool. I think it's a nice alternative to using digital codes, which, you know, makes you redeem the code and you can never sell the game again. And is also a worthless to the paper. Blech, I can't talk. Of course, the downside is once the Switch 2 servers go down, you can no longer play the game if you didn't download it onto your console previously, which sucks. But I will say it is definitely better than digital download codes. You're not a complete me. Also, only third parties will likely use these game key cards. Switch 1 games will almost always be, if not always, on the cartridge itself. So again, it's more so a thing for like third parties who don't want to spend the extra money printing out Switch 2 cards with the games on them. Basically what it is. Do I have bad internet? No, my internet is amazing. Like, unironically is amazing.
Yeah, trust me.
Like, sometimes it hiccups, but like for the most part, like 99.9% of the time my internet's good. I haven't dropped a frame in like over a year. Mommy ship, word? Anyway, is that everything I wanted to talk about in terms of games? I think. Well, let's talk about the chat features real quick. Game chat. So game chat is cool. I think it's very nice. You know, Nintendo's been meaning to get some multiplayer stuff, or like, you know, social features into their Switch system, because, you know, all we got is the friends list, which is almost meaningless if you really think about it, but whatever. So now we have like built-in voice chat into the Switch, which is nice. But there's obviously the big caveat, which, while expected, is still kind of ridiculous when you really think about it. Which is that game chat requires Switch Online, which is like, oh yeah, it does, an online feature. But you have to keep in mind that the Switch 2 has a whole button dedicated on its Pro Controller and right Joy-Con to the feature. So you'd feel like, you know, you get what you pay for. You kind of paid for that button and all the features that come along with it, so you have to pay extra to use them is kind of... Especially when it's being pushed as a big part of Switch 2's marketing. Obviously, it's probably a minor thing to most people, but I do still think it's ridiculous when you really think about it, but, you know, what can you do? I don't know. It is nice that they're offering it for free for like a little over a year after launch, but I don't know. That's just kind of weird. That you advertise a feature so heavily that requires Switch Online. You know? I feel like you could have at least let people use the calling feature. You know? Maybe I'm crazy for that. Now, a really cool thing that they're adding with this game chat feature is called Game Share, which is basically like Download Play 2.0, which is awesome.
actually like a genuinely great feature about Switch 2. Under a year, it's until March. Ah, yes, you're right. It is under a year. It is under a year. You're right. Let me see. Game share. Yeah, game share.
I
like the fact
you're
that-
gonna say Gumshoe because that's who I'm drawing right now. And I keep getting scared. Like, how do you know?
Sorry. I like the fact that voice chat is there. Well, you can always just never press the button. Like, you know, you can pretend it's not there if you don't want to use it. But at the same time, you know, the button is on the controller. It's kind of in your face.
That's a little annoying. Imagine accidentally calling someone. That's
I don't
really
think you're gonna press the button and accidentally dial your entire friends list.
I would do that. You don't know me. I'm good at doing that kind of stuff.
I hope there'll be some features to maybe disable a button or like at least, you know, adjust it to one's liking.
You could probably like map the button to something else.
Oh, they might actually let you do that. Yeah, this is already controller mapping. I don't know if they let you remap the home button though. Because if they don't let you remap that, then you probably can't remap it. But still, that's not the point. If you don't like the voice chat feature, you don't have to use it. It's totally fair. If anything, I don't know. I'm like thinking about how I would even use it. I probably wouldn't use it because you know Discord and I have a capture card, so if I ever want to screen share, I can just do it that way. But
I would want to see how bad it would be.
Oh, it's a pretty low quality screen share, but like you have to admit, being able to watch 4 different screen shares at once and play a Switch 2 game at the same time is pretty crazy.
Pretty insane.
Well,
Imagine
also
playing a ring fit with
while also being able to like broadcast your camera and receive 4 different camera feeds. Like it's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Like you gotta give it props where it's due. Like that's some serious power.
If you really think about it, it's also like, I don't know. You'd get the same kind of. I mean, you'd get better with like maybe Discord Nitro ? But.
No, I don't. Discord.
I mean you get better like quality streaming.
Well, yeah, but I'd say the quality is still a little bit worse than like free Discord streaming. What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
down
I know.
here?
But
Okay,
I'm saying like, even then, I'd say it's like still pretty crazy to be able to do this because like a lot of people just don't have
Sorry, continue.
capture cards. So
Yeah, of course. That's what. Again, like this isn't a feature for everyone. If I didn't have a fly fish, it would have been fine. I'm so annoyed. Got any side order tips? Don't get too greedy when you're fighting. Take the time to heal. Space yourself out. Use your range.
game.
Play to your build strengths. Whatever abilities you have, keep them in your mind and try to take advantage of them. If you got poisoning, put down as much ink as you can. Stay back, chill out. If you got squid roll attack, try and make use of those as you like back up or just like clear out enemies because it has a lot of knockback, that kind of thing. Just like play to your build strengths when you're playing side order. Anyway, getting back to what we're talking about. Game.
Hungry.
Oh, go ahead. What's up?
I'm so hungry.
Go get some food.
No,
What? Why not?
I don't know. Oh my god, I have wafers. That's right.
You sound like Marina explaining it. What does that even mean?
Smart. You're smart. Or sure, go pool. I think that's like the equivalent.
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking about the sound. Anyway, game share. Crazy awesome feature. So, game share allows you to share your game with up to, is it 3 or 4? I don't actually know. I think it's 3. So up to 4 people can play the same game while only 1 person owns it. Obviously, this isn't available for every game. Also, we have a DC. What the heck happened? Unfortunate. But for the games it is available in, like Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, yeah! It's a great feature. Game sharing will be available both locally and online, which the second part I feel like was not very well broadcasted in the direct, which I think is huge.
Say hello.
Yeah, it's a great. Oh God, please! Anyway, hello, my good friends. Welcome to stream. How you guys doing? Hello, Lucky J. Hello, Duck. Hello, Andrew. That's a little mid-splat. I don't know if you're coming along on the raid or not, but welcome. Because you're here too. Ah! I think I should strike. Hello, Goomba. Hello, Bandit Guy. Hello, Winter. Oh, you guys are doing well. I was just slammies. I think you guys are also doing slammies. We're doing a derpy skill issue. I'm not locked in today. That's my excuse.
This time, that's the excuse.
It's fine. It's okay. We live. Hello, Silvalice. Hello, Armando. Hello, Stinky Storms. Hello, Limestone. Oh yeah, I'm the only player left, huh? Probably pick some people up. Wait, were you locked in before? No. So I can play Uno without owning it? Uno is not supported by GameShare, at least for the moment. Again, it's not supported by every game. For the games it is supported, you can share any Switch game or any of the games supported locally or online. We'll get to the second part in a second. With up to 3 other people. So only one person needs to own the game for 4 people to play it if the game is supported, which is awesome. If you're sharing locally, you can share it with both Switch 2 and Switch 1 consoles, but the Switch 2 has to be the host. Switch 1 can't game share. I can only receive game share. Which is, it's totally all right. Gives you a little extra reason to keep your Switch 1. If you ever have anyone over, you can have them play on 2 separate consoles, which I think is neat. I guess that dual screen feature that people were talking about was in the leaks or whatever. Oh, can I please? I love how range Breath doesn't paint anything. It's so awesome. Also, by the way, for context, Raiders, we've been talking about Switch 2 this whole time because I haven't had the chance to talk about it yet. Smile. I'm just kind of going over everything, giving my thoughts about it, good and bad. It's been a lot of bad so far, but this is the only good thing we've talked about, really. I'm still excited for Switch 2. Unfortunately, pre-orders have been delayed here in the United States of America. I'm hoping they get rescheduled soon. Please stop killing me. Are you trying to paint with range? Because I gotta freaking paint the flipper flopper. What do you want me to do? I think bad about Switch 2 is prices. I think the Switch 2 pricing issue is true. It's a lot about the games being kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But there's a lot
Bad
of different.
Day to be a Canadian.
Yeah. But there's a lot of different facets to the problem. It isn't just like all games are expensive. It's specific games that are expensive. A lot of Switch 2's pricing is mostly fair. It's really just like Mario Kart World and a few other outliers that are really ridiculous. But back to game share. You can also game share online. Of course, the caveat here is that everyone needs to be using Switch 2 specifically. Only Switch 2 can game share online, both send and receive. We're back to Goldies. First try, yay! But I still think this is very huge. You can now play with up to 4 people online with game share, which, Nintendo's never been big about, like, online features. They're very bare bones about it. So, I think it's pretty awesome. Can I jump back if I died? Yeah, sure you can, Doc. Sucks that you GC'd. I'm very excited because 51 Worldwide Classics is supported for Game Share Online. Every game is supported for Game Share Online, I should probably note. I think Mario Party Jamboree is the main one that isn't supported online, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. I am curious how it works with like game sharing, if it's like streaming or if you have to like download a portion of the game or something like download play. I don't know, but like Uno, no, GameSpy, you can't game share Uno. I really hope they let you, but like you can't. I'm sorry. Game.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do that for Jamboree. I'm assuming it's because of you can't cheat.
You can't what?
No cheating. Question.
Well, no, because here's the thing that some people might have missed. Game share is not simply like mirroring your feed onto someone else's Switch. You get a whole new perspective. It's like you're playing your own copy of the game.
Oh, okay.
Which is great.
Okay, I see now.
Is it the same thing as DS? Yes, but I think it's a little bit more limited, at least for right now. My big hope is that they do let, like a lot of things, can you stop nibbling my toes? Like a lot of things, I hope they let third parties participate in these kinds of features as well. Like, I hope they've already let third parties dabble with like the mouse features, and I'm assuming they're also gonna let them dabble with the webcam and mic features, but I really hope they let third parties update their Switch 1 games for Switch 2, please. And they let third parties participate in game share. Open this stuff to third parties is what I really want. Nibbling my toes. The small fries were nibbling my toes. You can still share. You can still share Mario Party locally. It's okay. Now I have the list up right now. Let me take a look. There's only 6 games compatible with GameShare right now. And only one of them isn't compatible online, which is Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition. Everything else is supported for both local and online. Big Brain Academy, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, 51 Worldwide Classics, my GOAT, a Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and Mario Odyssey, which I guess you just like share the game so you can have someone control the hat. That's kind of lame.
That's sick. I always wanted to be a hat.
Oh yeah, for the Raiders, by the way, if you guys want to hop on in and play some slammies, there's a lot of you, oh my god. We'll be doing rotations every king. I have a counter on screen that lets you know the maximum amount of game switches to take. It'll likely take less than that. But if you're curious on the how long it takes for me to get a chance to play counter, it's over there. You guys can also use the pool code to join other people if you want, since I know there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people as well. After this lobby's over, if you've already played, please do not join again. But yeah.
Derpy, very unrelated. Do you want to give me feedback on my keychain?
Sure, send it over.
Hooray! Give me a second. I didn't consider the idea that I should probably go for characters that are a little popular. You know, I don't think I should go with any character. Not everyone is loved. I also don't like that I have to cell shade. Ugh, I hate cell shading.
Also, Joseph, to answer your question, I put the poll in the chat. What is it called? We'll do like another 30 minutes of salmon. And then after that, whatever the poll decides, we'll do. Now, if you guys want to keep playing PBs, you can vote. If you want to keep playing Slammies, you can vote. Majority rules. What's Slammy? Salmon Run. PBs is private battles, which is like ranked without the rank. I haven't used that in ages. Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I don't know why that triggered in me. Are you serious? Anyway, I got lost in the sauce here. But I think game share online and local are both fantastic. I'm very happy they added this feature. Probably like my favorite feature they've added, along with the mouse mode, which I think is also sick. A lot of people, from what I've seen, have been liking the mouse mode, out of the people who have tried it anyway. Please don't knock me off again.
I have sent it to you, and at your.
Yeah, I'll check after.
I'll
check. In my DMs, yeah. In your direct messages. I put it in your mailbox. Prefer the viewing. Further. I don't know why I said it like that. I went 33 and 6. I went 33 and 6 in Dread yesterday in series. Okay. Do you mean like a KD or like win-loss rate? Travis! Hi, Travis! Hi, Travis! Hi, Travis!
Hello! I like that guy.
KD, my god, you slaughterer. Those poor squid children. I'm so excited for mouse controls. They're sick! They're so sick! But like, I think my biggest hope now is just like more games get switched to performance upgrades. For free, obviously. And that third parties can upgrade their games to Switch 2 as well, because that will be awesome. Now, I just want to quickly touch back on Switch 2 editions, because I forgot to talk about the pricing if you're buying them new, right? Assuming you've never bought these games before, so you're not buying the upgrade pack. For some reason, they're like way too expensive. Breath of the Wild, a 2017 game, by the by, with improved frame rates and a mostly worthless phone feature, is $70. What? Like 60 at least, 65 maybe, but not 70. Kirby in the Forgotten Land, $80. What? The game retailed for $60. Why is it $20 more? Like, I understand there's new content, but is it $20 worth of content? Really? Like, I feel like at that point, like, if you're really gonna make that argument, I feel like 75. I don't know. It's too much. It's too much.
My little broke self cannot afford. Please be nice to my wallet. I like my wallet.
And as for the upgrade packs, I really don't feel like they should cost any more than $10. Regardless of what the new content is, it should not be more than $10. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom should be like $5. It's like next to nothing that they add. And for Metroid Prime 4 and ZA especially, which is adding no new content, just performance upgrades, should not cost more on Switch 2 than Switch 1. I already paid for the thing that gives you more performance. I should not pay extra for more performance that the thing I already bought does. I'm sorry, I had to reiterate this because it's honestly ridiculous.
It's okay. It is justified.
What did I want to touch on next? As for the new gimmick feature stuff, webcam. I think one of the few fairly priced things is the webcam. You can get the official Switch 2 webcam for $50. Comes with a nice little metal stand. JJ, you're gonna die. Okay. But what I feel like a lot of people haven't mentioned, which I believe is true, it might not be. Also, yes, Curly, I speak Spanish. Why are you asking me this? We've gotten a lot of Cohawk charge today. Is that you can actually plug in, if I'm not mistaken, any webcam into the USB-C port on the Switch, and maybe even the USB-A's on the dock. So if you have like a spare webcam laying around, you should be able to plug that in and just use it. So you don't have to buy the Switch 2 webcam. If your phone also has like a webcam feature, mine does, you can also do that. So you don't have to spend any money, you just need like a little thing to prop it on, you're good. So I think that's cool, assuming it's true. I'm not gonna act like I 100% know it for sure, but I believe it is. Does it really take 3 shots to kill that? Please kill the Drizzler. It did not kill the Drizzler. I'm becoming the joke. Whoa! Oh yeah, there's a piranha plant webcam. I saw that briefly. That's super cute. I love that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Nintendo. The fun Nintendo shining through behind the I'm charging you $80 for this game that came out on Switch 1 already. Nintendo, smile. We need some eggs, don't we? Alright, I'm gonna look down. Woo! This is amazing. I need to show chat. Hold on.
You're so supportive. Thank you.
This is what Pookie made. Pookie's working on keychains. This is Ramen Gumshoe. Say hello. I hope it's showing.
Hello, Ramen.
It's not showing. Why is it not showing?
We'll pretend.
Sometimes it just like forgets what my computer screen is. There you go. Look at Ramen Gumshoe. Isn't he cute?
Ramen Gumshoe.
Okay, I definitely don't speak. Is that German? No,
I don't.
Dutch,
but like
Dutch,
I can
Dutch.
read
I'm
it.
stupid. I almost thought it was German. It's very cutie. See, everyone in chat agrees. Sell it.
Hooray! Hooray! See, after realizing
I'm not speaking. Yeah.
After realizing that German sounds a lot like the other languages that I speak, it has been very easy to spot words that I recognize and make out a whole sentence. Like, I don't know, it's been really fun. I see people speaking German and I'm like, I can make out most of their words now. It's really cool.
Of course, Polyglot Pookie strikes again.
Hello.
Alright, I think... Is that everything that I've talked about in terms of the games? Yes. I'll briefly say this again. I'm super happy that Switch 2 is getting third parties out the ass. I know some people were annoyed by it in the Switch 2 Direct, but I thought it was exciting. Like Elden Ring, Cyberpunk, Hades 2. I love Hades 2. I love Hades. This is actually, wait, I forget we have Vic Raiders. Yes, hi guys. I like Hades 2. Smile.
I like Hades too, but I
like Hades. I like Hades generally, yes, a lot. I've been playing Hades a lot recently. I had the game for a while, but like I've just recently really gotten into it, and it's really fun. I've been playing it nonstop for like the past 2 weeks. Anyway.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. You're always like, I'm always like doing something, and I ask you a question, and I hear you like focus, and I'm like, okay, that's.
I'm
okay.
sorry, it's so addicting. I don't know how I do it, but I just go
not
run after
complaining.
run, and I can't. Like I'm halfway through a run right now, and I'm
It's fun.
thinking about it. Anyway,
I just think it's fun.
yeah, we got that Breath of the Wild basically carried Switch when launched for the first few months. The amount of third-party support is good. Yes, this is true. This is true. This is true. Like Switch 2 right now has like next to nothing on the first-party side. There's like the new mouse basketball wheelchair game, which I think is awesome. I think it's a really cool concept. I don't know. I might get it. It depends on how much it costs. If it's too ridiculous, I'm not. But don't $80 be Nintendo But if it's like reasonably, please don't kill me. Then I might snap on it because I think it's a really cool game. I hope there's a demo. They've got it. It's a new IP, man. Drop a demo. We got to see what this shit's about. But the third-party support is definitely going to keep Switch 2 alive. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Obviously, not all of it is for everyone, but a lot of it is huge. I'm sad there was no Hades 2 release date, but it's fine. I'll live. It's okay.
You'll be fine.
What is it called? I'm still hoping they drop that Xenoblade X performance update for Switch 2. And I really want to play Xenoblade X. I'm sorry. I can't get it out of my brain. But Yokai Watch, it'll change your life. It honestly kind of blew my mind. Yokai Watch 2 sold like crazy on 3DS. I didn't realize it was that big. Like I knew Yokai Watch was
A lot of
huge.
people liked it.
I played Yokai Watch 1 a little bit. I couldn't get into it enough, though I did like the gameplay. I thought the gameplay was kind of cool. I like doing little swirlies on my touchscreen. How much money would it take for you to watch Life of Luxury? I don't know, like $20, but don't pay me. Oh yeah, they did show Professor Layton in the directs.
Oh, I'm excited for. I have not played Professor, but I want to. I like little puzzle games. I really like puzzle games.
Yokai Watch 3 right now, yeah. What do you think? Is there anything else major I want to talk about? I need to look back at the site and see what I'm forgetting. So having Dynamo here feels terrible. I hate everything.
Have you spoken about the camera yet? I mean, like, I know you barely touched on it. Right?
I touched on the camera. I think the camera's like cool or whatever. I think the fact that there's like zoom cutouts on the game chat is really funny. I just find it very funny that Switch 2 just kind of like yoinked Zoom and Discord, band for band, word for word. Yeah, you got this, bud. Thank you guys for the carry. I appreciate it. Right,
You're
look at this.
welcome.
Oh yeah, those. Oh yeah, Split Fiction, Final Fantasy VII remake. So I don't know. Those Civ 7, which I mean, Civ 7's on Switch 1, but still, Hitman. I mean, Deltarune was an obvious one. Shout out to Survival Kids? Question mark. Anyway, where are we going? I'm going. Okay. Give me a second. I think here's what I want to say about the Switch 2 game prices again, because I know there's a big sticking point for everyone. I know I've already gone about this long enough, but what I will say is, if you're not like a super crazy Mario Kart fan, if you're not like really crazy into it, either get the bundle or don't. If you really feel like spending the extra $50 isn't worth it, then don't spend it. It's okay. Or just don't buy Mario Kart World. If you really feel like you don't want it that bad. Don't feel like you need to, if you feel like you need to justify the price to yourself, then just don't buy it. I think it's worth recognizing the value your money has as a consumer. If you do not like something, do not give them the numbers. They will lower the price if it is not selling. And then, listen, they might report like Mario Kart Worlds are like crazy and then not note that 99.9% of the sales are all the bundle. I think this will be the outcome anyway, but I just want to clarify here. Like, don't get Mario Kart World if you can't get that bundle and you don't really feel like you want the game that bad. Because the game will likely go down in price if the game doesn't sell well enough. Oh. I think if you do get the bundle, I feel like it's a fair enough deal. Like, it gives you a Switch 2 exclusive title to play with your Switch 2. But like also, like, don't feel so inclined to get it so early. I mean, I might get it early because I really want it. But at the same time, I've been debating with myself if I want to get Switch 2 near launch. Because like, outside of Mario Kart World, which I'm like 50-50 on, you know, I don't really feel like I need Switch 2 right now.
There you go.
It's Mario Kart though, it's gonna sell? I disagree. I disagree. I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe does it for a lot of people. I think the bundle is gonna sell consoles. I do not think the game itself will sell consoles. The bundle's a great deal. Let's not get it twisted. The bundle's a great deal, even if the game was recently priced. It'd still be $20 off for the game if it was priced at 70, which it should have been. Where's the gay polycube? What the heck are you talking about, Limestone?
Polycube.
Polycube. Ah, yes! I was dying to talk about this. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but again, for the Raiders, if anyone's been like, man, Switch 2 doesn't have an OLED screen, it's gonna suck. Dude, Switch 2 screen blows the Switch 1 OLED screen out of the water. It is significantly better. Higher refresh rate, higher resolution, I'd say as bright if not brighter. HDR support, actually no, it is brighter. It has HDR support. It's crazy. HDR is basically like a wider color gambit. It's like it's basically like more accurate and varied colors. It looks very pretty. And I find it very nice that it has HDR support on the handheld screen because not everyone has an HDR TV. So Splatoon 3 on Switch 2 is literally why I want the console. Honestly, I don't think that's worth it. I think, yes, I did want to touch upon this. Switch 1 games on Switch 2. I didn't feel like this was worth mentioning until I remember what the heck I was going to talk about. It's worth mentioning that Switch 1 games on Switch 2 run on a form of emulation. It's not pure emulation. It's not even like half emulation. It's something called virtualization, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not going to act like I 100% know what I'm talking about, but I know enough of the gist that I can explain it to you in a somewhat adequate manner. But if you want to do your own research, be my guest. Virtualization is basically what your computer does whenever it runs an old program. It puts a layer between the program and the system to like translate the code into a more modern language so it can understand what the hell it's doing, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is what Switch 2 is doing with Switch 1 games. Switch 2 cannot natively run Switch 1 games, so it runs it through a layer of virtualization, where basically it takes a Switch 1 game, translates it to Switch 2, and runs it. Which means that Switch 2 does not run Switch 1 games with 100% performance that the Switch 2 can muster, if that makes sense, right? Not only that, the Switch 1 games have built-in caps, and they can't just like run at full speed anyway, but the point is, the reason why Switch 2 editions exist most likely is because they had to at least semi-port the game for better performance or to utilize new features. Again, still doesn't justify the price, but I digress. What I'm trying to say here is that Switch 1 games on Switch 2 will most likely not run exceptionally better. You're not going to play Splatoon 3 and you might get a more consistent frame rate in Splatoon 3, especially if you're going from like an old V1 Switch to Switch 2. But like if you're like me and you got like an OLED or something, then you're likely not going to see a huge performance difference. Maybe you won't see as many slowdowns in like Salmon Run, for example, but that's kind of it. There might be some input delay improvements. I've heard some people talk about that. I'm not so certain about how that's gonna work. Again, it might be dependent on the game. It might be dependent on the system. I'm not 100% sure about that, but again, if you're looking to get Switch 2 to get better performance on your games, it's more dependent on the games themselves getting updated than it is on you using the Switch 2. Make sense? So I wouldn't use it as a huge reason to snap for Switch 2. But you know, to each their own. I'm just giving you my what is it called? My 2 cents, right? And play is apparently better than PS5 Pro. That's kind of crazy. Which, by the way, I talked about this a ton when I did my reaction and all that stuff, and on Blue Sky. Follow me on Blue Sky, smile emoji. But Switch 2 is crazy powerful. Like, obviously, we're talking about maximums here. It's not like every single Switch game is going to run at maximum performance, because, you know, the Switch games are different. Especially, like, non-first-party games are not going to run at Switch 2's full skill set here. But the fact that Switch 2 is, like, 1080p, 60, 720p, 120 handheld is pretty crazy. There might even be some 1080p, 720 or 120 FPS games in handheld, but their system can also go to 4K 60, 1080, 120 on TV. Like, duh, it's next gen, it should be powerful, but like, I don't like referencing leaks that much, but like, according to the leaks, you all heard that one before, this was supposed to be closer to like PS4 Pro type level, and this is a lot closer to like current gen. Which I feel like you gotta get props where it's due. The Switch 2 got some juice. It's impressive. Like, I'd actually argue it's on par with like PS5, Xbox Series X. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, this thing can put out a little bit more than Series S, which is like Xbox's less expensive cousin console, you know? Isn't that current gen? Yes, it is at current gen. That's what surprises me the most, because I didn't think Nintendo was gonna go current gen. I feel like Nintendo always lags behind a generation in terms of power. So the fact that they've actually gone out of their way to fully catch up is very non-Nintendo. It's very weird. Like, I didn't expect them to drop the word FPS in the Direct. I don't know how to tell you this. I don't think they've ever really talked about frame rate ever before. Does anyone know if they've ever talked about frame rate in Nintendo Direct before? I'm not crazy. Welcome back. What the? I think I just die, right? Why did I think that was gonna work? Thanks, JJ. Appreciate. Oh. Hey, we made it. Can we get king, by the way? What the heck? Where's the king salmonid? Who took my king?
Oh my god, you know the video you showed me yesterday? They were like jump scares. Someone drew over it as actual Phoenix.
Oh, that's cute.
And changed the name of the YouTube account to Always Right.
Where's the game? Where are you talking about, Limestone? You gotta give me context for this, man. Sure, worded better. It's a reason why I'm super excited for Switch 2. That's fair. Totally fair. I get it. I just think, don't let yourself get absorbed by the hype too much. Don't financially force yourself to buy Switch 2. For most people, I feel like you do not need Switch 2 right this very moment. For the vast majority of people, I think Switch 2 is a purchase a year or more down the line. Like, I feel like a Legend ZA is like your snap point.
It's a luxury. Don't stress too hard about it. Like, if I can play Tomodachi Life without worrying about shit, I can play it on my Switch. I'll play it on my Switch. I don't care if it's sad and pathetic. I love my little sad, pathetic Switch. A lot, actually.
It would have been offensive if it wasn't up to par. I disagree. I think Nintendo has always been good at squeezing out great stuff out of underpowered hardware. Switch 1 is a great example. I don't think they would have been boned if they went with like a slightly lower than current gen console, but they didn't, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I just didn't expect it. It's not very Nintendo-y. But yeah, no, ZA is probably a lot of people's snap point, but again, ZA is also coming out on Switch 1, so you don't really need Switch 2 for that either. Unless you really want more performance, which, you know, I mean, Game Freak isn't known for their performance, so, you know. Again, still ridiculous that ZA is likely going to cost $70 on Switch 2 when it's just a performance upgrade. Not over that. But whatever, it's okay. Let's see here. Anything else I'm thinking about? I'm excited for ZA 2. I'm not like crazy about it, but I'm excited. It's still gonna be a fun Pokemon game because all the Pokemon games are fun. I think it's not gonna be as good as Arceus. Just because Arceus is just like such a great departure from the formula. ZA is a lot more modern in its setting, which I don't think is an inherent bad thing, but like, I feel like the whole Legends concept doesn't work with a city where like you have like these weird gated off zones. Though I do think nighttime turning into like a battle city is really cool. I'm a Kalos diehard fangirl. Ah, I see. I was never that crazy into Kalos, but I do think seeing Lumio City at its full potential is gonna be very cool. Considering how, like, I don't know, you really didn't get its full scope on the 3DS, despite it still being huge. Would you be okay if the Switch 2's base price is $500 but the performance upgrades are all free? No. I think that's ridiculous. I think the performance upgrade should just be free. The other thing is like other friggin' console manufacturers haven't done that. Again, you paid for the hardware that gives you the performance upgrade. Why should you have to pay for the performance upgrade on top of the hardware for it? That's ridiculous. Which is again why I'm happy that there's still Switch 1 games getting free updates that also provide performance upgrades. Again, the main one being Scarlet and Violet.
I'm stopping myself from making impulse purchases. Sorry, I've been quiet. Very, but this time it's more like, oh my god, Phoenix hat. Oh my god, Phoenix hat. Oh my god.
No, you want to buy the Phoenix hat off?
Wait, how much is it?
Gamer?
Hold on, I need to check how much is it.
Oh my god.
Ace attorney.
I'm actually really interested to check out how Scarlet and Violet runs. It'll probably just be like a 60 frame update.
No, it's not that bad.
The thing you have to keep in mind that I also feel like is relevant when talking about the Switch 2 editions, again, I'm not talking about this as justification. I'm talking about why Nintendo feels like they can justify a price, charging a price for an upgrade, is because when you're running a game at higher resolution, you cannot use the same textures, especially because of how optimized Switch games are for Switch. Game textures are likely lower resolution. Oh, get out of here. Gonna sit here for a second. BRB. Yeah, good strike, guys. Oh my god, I was already another scrapper! I'm so sorry, JJ. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and pull at least one scrapper over to this side, if possible. These guys can egg in peace. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, the thing about running a game at higher resolutions is that, again, Switch 1 games, especially first-party ones, are very well optimized, both in file size and in performance. We are not gonna win, are we, huh? Yeah, that's cooked. All right, it's been long enough with this lobby. I don't want to keep anyone else waiting. We'll go ahead and reset now, despite us not getting king. I'm sorry. I apologize. So to run a game at higher resolutions, you need higher resolution textures, right? And those higher resolution textures also require larger file sizes. And obviously they have to like re-engineer these higher resolution textures. So which can take a little bit of resources, I understand, but at the same time, like you're not redeveloping the whole game. So I don't really feel like that should cost more. But springboarding off the whole higher resolution, yada, yada, yada topic. Let's talk about micro SD express cards, which I don't feel like a lot of people have given a lot of attention to. Some people have, and they're like, oh, they're so stupid. Why can't I use my old SD card? For the same reason as to why the new Switch has larger, faster storage and new red game cards with faster read-write speeds, the same reason why you need different SD cards. You need the faster read-write speeds to run these games because they use higher resolution assets and are loading in large worlds. So if you don't want large pop-in and huge lag spikes, you're gonna need a new SD card. That's really good. Also, what do you want to say?
A lot of words.
What's up?
That's a lot of words for my little pea brain.
It's okay.
My opinion on the Switch 2, it's a console. It's cool. If I want to buy it, I'll buy it. If I don't want to buy it, I won't buy it. And that's the end of my opinion. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna open a new lobby. If you were in the last lobby, please do not join this one. I want to get some new people who have been waiting to join. If you've been waiting to join, by the way, the pool code is LifeJuice, LifeJuice. It's on the screen, down in the description, top of the chat, yada, yada, yada. If you don't remember how to join a pool, I'll give you the quick rundown. Head over to Grisco, that's this room over here. Hit the L button, that opens up this menu. Hit the right button 2 times, bop, bop, that puts you on the middle tab. Hit the plus button and type in the pool code. Once you're in, stay on this tab and hit the X button to refresh until you find my name or someone else that is already in the lobby. It's not a fair comparison. Sony and Microsoft charge so much more for online, which is why they're able to subsidize free performance upgrades and console prices. Yeah, but also Nintendo always sells their consoles for a profit, which other companies don't do. And also, you're paying for the goddamn hardware. Why do I need to pay even more for what I already paid for? It's also
That's
not,
just evil burger.
again, they're not remaking the whole game. They're like making a few new assets, making a few changes in the code so it actually like can utilize the Switch 2's full power. You know, again, virtualization isn't like directly tapping into the console, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, this isn't like, it's just a generally consumer friendly thing to do. This is anti-consumer to charge extra for what the consumer has already paid for. This is what I'm saying. Again, for the ones that offer more content, I think it's fair. But especially for a game like Legend ZA, which is not out yet, that is going to cost more on Switch 2 for just performance, I think it's ridiculous.
I don't have an opinion.
It's okay. Is this different?
I'm gonna be your neutral ground. I'm going to be the opposition. It's a Switch. That is my opinion. Thank you.
You gonna do some turf war? I'll be back after. Okay, Danny, go for it.
Also, the Blue Badger plushie is only $32.
Canadian?
Isn't that? Oh, hold on. Is it in Canadian prices, guys?
I think it might just be a chill guy, nonchalant type shit. True.
How do I change the price?
Just like put CA instead of .com in the URL or something. No?
That's for Amazon.
Is it not like a Canadian version of Fangamer?
No. Hold on. Add to cart. Check out.
Hey, why did everyone in chat
I'm
say
gonna
Seth?
pretend. Proceed to checkout, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm actually buying it. So then when I change it to price, it's gonna be like, ah, no. I'm gonna be Seth. Canada. Oh, I need to enter my shipping address. Okay, what about now?
Ooh. How much is it? Is it like 40 something? 50?
41 USD with shipping.
Oh. Ah! And I stop getting boned by every single little piece of shit that comes across.
Okay, well, all of a sudden it's a little expensive.
Oh, sorry.
There's a Right & Co hoodie? Holy shit, I want this. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh my god, these cards are so pretty.
It's a Drizzler pellet, but I don't know where it is. I'll come
Oh
a
my
little bit because we're
God.
kind of losing the sauce. There you go.
I quite like
Yeah?
everything I'm looking at right now.
What, on Fangamer?
Yeah, there's the beanie, that's really cool. There's
I
the
don't
shirts.
understand. Oh, yeah, this is not over. It might not be over. I don't think I have enough eggs, though.
I'll send you the hoodie. It's
Go for it. Oh my god, we made it! No shot! Can I change my vote? I want PBs now. We'll do PBs after the next rotation. We'll see. Jiffel's making me spin. Boom, boom. I'm still trying to remember. Oh yeah, for what is it called? The new microSD Express cards, by the way, aren't that expensive. If you want to get like a 128 gig, it's like $40, which is a lot, granted, but it's still 128 gigs of storage, and it's a new standard. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but again, the Switch 2 comes with 256 gigs of storage, which, considering Nintendo's file optimization, is going to last for a long while. You know, assuming you play mostly Switch first party games, but third parties are going to be a little bit bigger on the file sizes, you know. Maybe up in like the 50s and 60s, but you should be able to fit a fair amount of games on the built-in storage, which is huge, very exciting, and one of the very few consumer things that they did. But then again, you know, Nintendo doesn't really profit off people buying microSD Express cards, assuming they don't buy the Nintendo licensed ones or whatever.
I can't remember if I drew people on Valentine's for Valentine's. I'm trying to look for something.
I need to like a Valentine's art of yourself or something.
I received a Valentine's artwork of myself, which was the funniest shit ever. I love that artwork so much.
Oh, the gay polycules triumvirate. Ah. How did I just
You
get
did
that?
it.
Well, you didn't tell me?
No, I just didn't know what it was either.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of Zero Scoop. Like, my mind was also.
Okay. Let me look back through. Yeah, I don't remember if there's anything else. Oh yeah. Let me see. There's some new accessibility features coming in as well, which is nice. I forget exactly.
Yay!
I forget exactly what they are. I need to do a little bit of review. But Nintendo has pledged to add more accessibility features to their games and the Switch itself, which is exciting. I need to check which one they added exactly. I just know they added something to Switch 2 for accessibility. I need to find those posts or whatever. Oh, which is nice. You just got it? I'm sorry. I asked a million times what it was, and you were like, I'm not gonna tell you. So of course I don't know. It took me a second, okay? Screen's still atheists. What? I know what you mean. I don't know. They just kind of fixed the sound, man. It's just ridiculous.
Oh my god, I forgot screen is a thing. Holy, oh my god, that's right. Oh my god, screen is a thing.
Never said that. What kind of gaslighting is this? You not answering my question is choosing not to tell me by, is it omission? What's the word I'm thinking of? By extension, something like that. I don't know. I love it when my egg bounces off the wall. Yippee. Have the eggage. Just need to. No. So close, man. Polycule means 3. No, it literally doesn't! I'm gonna lose my mind. Polycule just means more than 2!
The word poly means more than 3, I think. Or more than 2. It just means multiple. Poly. 3 is try. Unfortunately. You were close.
Thank you, Limestone, for the fact check. Well, are there 2 kings? I don't know what you're talking about! It could have been any gay polycule!
Are there 2 kings? I don't know. I see myself though. Does that count? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my mind. All right, run it back. Sorry. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam.
Sorry, I'm drawing my friend with a suspiciously shaped gumshoe.
Ah, that's the added. Okay, so obviously we already have the existing accessibility features on Switch. We have the zoom function, which everyone uses for funnies, but it is an accessibility feature. Please don't kill me. I was talking about the game, not you guys. And then there's also the button remapping, which is a nice feature, just like, you know, if you want to have custom binds, but it's also an accessibility feature because some people can't reach all the buttons on the controller depending on what their hand situation is like, or feet, you know. I'm not saying it in a weird way, you know, some people just don't have like usable hands or arms. Which is nice, but they're also adding the ability to change the UI text size, which is really nice. And another one that I'm not remembering off the top of my cranium. Oh, they're adding more, what? Oh yeah, they're adding high contrast to the color screen settings, along with grayscale and invert.
Yay! I'm talking about that.
Yeah, you did talk about that. You got like a weirdly high amount of things that you wanted like there. You got the, what is it called? You got the gallery feature on mobile, which is being added. It was like in a screenshot in the direct, but Switch 2 will be able to tap into your photo library from your phone, or to your, like, you know, you can tap into your Switch 2 gallery from your phone. Also, I think our weapons are just kind of terrible.
It's not. It's because I know what the I don't know. Like I was thinking I focus more on like accessibility and just like usage than actual like, oh, I want this game or I want
Quality
that.
of life.
I like quality of life stuff. That it makes me so happy and giddy.
Let's try that again. What's our comp that time? Oh, yeah, it's not amazing. I mean, I had H3, but you know. They're also adding text-to-speech, which is nice. Mono audio, which, you know, some people mono audio because, you know, not both ears aren't always usable. And some interesting ones. Game chat speech to text, which is crazy that the...
That's crazy.
So you can basically have like auto caption, which is insane. Again, 4 screen shares, 4 webcam feeds, playing your game at the same time while your Switch is cutting, like dynamically cutting out your head out of your webcam and also live transcribing everyone in the call? Question mark? Insane? I don't know. Again, I think it's super cool that Switch 2 can do all that stuff at the same time. Now, there might be a caveat where you can't like run it at 4K or while you're doing that or whatever, which is fine because again, your game is going to be smaller because you have like 4 screen shares open. But you know, I still think it's crazy. And what is it called? There's also you can also like type to other people in game chat and it'll come out as like text to speech, which you know, also nice. I don't know. I appreciate Nintendo putting some effort towards accessibility. You know, especially after the whole screen debacle. Which is nice. Maybe they'll update Splatoon 3, Splatoon.
I'm gonna go eat. Yippee!
Enjoy your food. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. I'm sorry I was talking so much.
No. You warned me that this was gonna be the yappiest.
I don't know. I've been brooding over this forever.
No, it's okay.
Anyway,
I like listening to talk about like these things. It's so very sorry. It's very cute to see.
Guys, I'm being called cute live. What the hell is happening? I have to do this every time.
Fine, you're a nerd. You're
woohoo!
dorky.
Yeah, offend me! Woohoo! Okay.
Yeah. It's like in a more affectionate way.
You're such a nerd heart emoji.
You know, I hope you get destroyed by like a flopper. I hate you. What is wrong with you?
Flopper. Sorry.
I hope you die to a Maz. I hope the next wave is high tide or like something like that. I hope you miss an egg in your basket. I hope
So mean.
I hope you run out of specials. I don't know. Either way.
I'll see you, Anti-Flow. Enjoy your food. I'm very happy you're eating.
Thank you. I don't. Should I leave? Should I fade out into existence and then come back?
I mean, I'm the one doing the fade out, but I can do that.
That's true. That's true, isn't it? Okay, I'm a little.
I control your existence. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, if I exist for you, maybe it doesn't matter. Goodbye. I'm starving though, so I'm leaving
Yeah,
forever.
go.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Food is more relevant. Bye-bye.
Bye. There she goes. Lime's evil counterpart is lemon. The funny part is that I think lemon and lime in Spanish are both limon, so it doesn't. They're just the same thing. There's some kind of cool metaphorical meaning in there somewhere.
Wait, now I want to come back to this. Okay, real quick. Lemon and lime in Portuguese has always confused me because I've always said like limão, but that's. Wait, oh shit. Like if I ask someone, or if I ask my mom to pass me the lime, I'm going to say limão, but she's gonna be that's not right. It's lima, and I'm like, but you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's lime.
It's like saying.
Like does that? Like I don't know. It doesn't come to me that lima is a thing I can't say. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Either way, limon.
Enjoy your food.
Thank you. It's spaghetti.
Anyway. Oh my god, I'm evil now. Lima's only Spaniard Spanish. The cringe Spanish. Vosotros head ass. What the hell is Vosotros for? I don't know, man. So does anyone know? He was also the capital brewer. Yeah. I don't know why. I remember when I was in like elementary and I was like, and we had like Spanish class. They always had this Spanish country's like capital song. I need to find it. It's super nostalgic for me at this point. I remember a decent amount of capitals just off that song alone. Also, 3 eggs, a lot of seconds in. Might be cooked. This comp is very low damage. Are 3 dead? Gonna take a miracle and a half. I don't think we have enough time. Oh, I threw one egg off. Yeah, no time. That start was terrible. Terrible. Yeah, let me look at the hoodie. Oh my god, the hoodie is... This is kind of bad. That comp was kind of pee. No polykill for you. I know. I really want it though. We were so close. We just need to win. If we win, we should get it, I think. It should be near guaranteed. If we don't get it, if we win and don't get it, I'm gonna cry. Oh yeah, the Switch 2 dock. First of all, I'm happy they put a fan in it. the freaking things in the background at 1 frame per second is so funny. Are we doing PBs? Yeah, we'll do PBs after either this rotation or the next one. One of the two. We'll see. I think we'll do it after this rotation though, because it's been a while. We're at the 2-hour mark. I feel like it's a fair time to switch on over. But I do want to get king with this group at least first. And then we can get more people. After this rotation, okay. Listen, random rotations don't come around very often, okay? I like playing them. What was I saying though? Sushi Dock is great. The only thing I'm sad about is that just like the Switch 1 dock, it's gonna cost a lot. It's like $110 USD. I just checked. Which kind of sucks, because I would love a second Switch 2 dock so I can have it in the living room. Because, you know, I'm going to use my main Switch 2 dock here. I am happy that I do have a high refresh rate 1440p monitor that I get to experience Switch 2 on now, which is going to be fun. That's going to be so sick. I don't know. I've never been into like the PS5 or Xbox or whatever. I've never been a huge fan of the Team Blue or Green. So this is gonna be my first taste of like high refresh rate gaming on a console. I've obviously done it on my computer before, but no, on a console it's gonna be cool. I'm unsubbing now. What the hell did I do? All right, fellas, I have them both turned around just for you. If anyone wants to go and snap these puppies in the back, that'd be great. Yes. There you go. I love getting a Nautilus. Let's go, egg maxing. You wanna get kings with us or you wanna get kings with them? We played 6 games! I can't leave people waiting for that much longer. I have 6 games as the cap because I don't wanna have people waiting 7,000 years for us to eventually win and find a king. You know what I mean? I just do it for that sake. Also, you know what? Hello? Okay, if I'm on a ledge, it's like weird. Where is the person? What the hell? Okay, we're splitting too much. Oh my god, this freaking spin around. I played too? Yes, but that was in the middle of the rotation. I can't just reset the counter whenever someone new joins. I have to keep some sort of system so I can keep track of everything. I'm not doing it out of like maliciousness. I'm not like, ah, no games for you, sucker. You know what I mean? I'm doing it because I kind of have to. Oh, god damn it, stop switching everywhere. You need to keep this like in a consistent spot. Oh god, we're way too short. Yeah. We couldn't keep them in one spot, unfortunate. I want to try and keep it on top so we can have the eggs be more accessible. What do you mean me? I'm trying to keep the roller in a good spot, but they keep going everywhere. I want to keep them on the grades. They're too unpredictable if you keep them on the ground. Plus, it's way harder to deliver. That was your fault? Crazy. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Anywho. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I am not remembering. So yeah, no, they're adding screenshots and videos to the Switch Online app for Switch 2. I think I've covered everything for Switch 2 at this point. As for my plans, obviously I don't know what the heck's gonna happen because pre-orders have been canceled here in the US until whenever. Oh, okay, oopsie. There might not be any pre-orders at all. We'll see. They might raise the price in the US. We'll see. And then all those things would suck. I'm looking to get the Mario Kart World bundle and probably stream the game. Probably stream with Jack because I know he's streaming it day one. Let the babies kill us. Stay in one spot! What do you want from me, man? I'm trying to keep it in one place and everyone's... I'm dead. I can't use the doors on this freaking tide. I'm so bad. I'm trying to help everyone. They all keep moving all over the place. Okay. Why are there 3 of you? What did I do to you? Why is there 3? Not of ink. Thanks for the pack. It's kind of based.
You're welcome.
Ah, welcome back already.
Yeah.
Did you eat?
I made a spaghetti. I fucked that shit up.
I suppose you did.
I don't like spaghetti. You know.
I get it.
Maybe that's why it was so quick. Because I don't quite enjoy spaghetti, so I only ate it for like 5. I usually eat like 2 to 3 or 4 plates of food.
Jesus. I don't know. I always eat my 1 plate and I'm good.
Do you not remember when I came over
Yeah,
and I served myself 3 times and then I had to apologize because I felt bad for taking
No, you're just a Philly. It's okay.
I took the entire plate of meat because I felt so bad. I kept serving myself.
It was good meat.
It was. We don't have that here. So I was
What
like
the
eating.
hell is this called?
It was so good. I felt so bad though. I was like, oh, I'm
need
so
to feel
sorry.
bad.
But yeah, Mother cooks very well.
Thank you. I love spaghetti.
I love
Let's get the goldies all in the basket, guys. Smile a
Yum, yum, yum. There was beans and rice and salad. It was so good. And the meat was perfectly grilled. And and it was so chummy. And oh, I'm so sorry for like the bad Brazilian restaurant we went to. It was so sad. Oh my god. It was embarrassing.
It's not like it's representative of you. Don't worry. Where did that goalie die?
It's
I
not
heard
representative
that.
of any of Brazil.
So
Please.
sad.
Damn.
Why does? Oh. I gotta go for a little half run, y'all. See you later. Hopefully, Limestone.
Hold on. Give me it.
You're done. The birds are going insane. I get it.
Girl, you know. Sorry, I just misgendered QB. But like,
Come on, that's a man bird. Thank you. See? So you got. How did that knock
She's on
you
my
out?
bed. She's on my bed and she's Did you end up finishing the talk about
Are you serious? I had no ink! I'm gonna lose my mind. That was almost my fault. No, it was. I ended up ink at the worst possible time. I'm gonna cry.
Did you end up finishing talking about the Switch 2 or?
I think for the most part I've covered everything. I said I was also gonna say I plan on getting Switch 2 probably at launch if I can find the bundle. If I don't find the bundle, I probably won't get it. This will be the last game and then we'll switch over to PBs, guys. Don't worry. But this time we have to we gotta lock in and not get double Nova and go super, man. That was terrible.
He's so talkative. Dear God.
This will be the one, don't worry.
We can do it. Yeah. I believe in you guys.
Okay.
With the power of friendship, you can do anything. Twilight Sparkle told me that. And QB.
And Kiwi.
And QB.
I also probably will take my old Switch 1 that I don't use anymore and probably trade it in. Or sell it, one of the two. Trading is easier. I don't know if I'm willing to go through the hassle of trading or selling secondhand. I don't know. Part of me wants to because I have like a potentially unpatched Switch. So that might go for a little bit more, I don't know. But also selling on like eBay or something seems really annoying. I don't know.
I never used eBay.
Should mod it instead. The thing is, modding is a lot of effort, and as much as I would like a modded Switch, one, there's a possibility my Switch isn't even moddable in the first place, so womp womp. And two, I don't know. I don't trust myself. Like, I'm very savvy, trust me. Or don't. That's okay.
You really are. Oh my god, you're really.
But I don't know if I have the patience to do something that I ultimately don't need to do. Because I don't plan on keeping it anyway. I don't want to keep a modded Switch because I don't really have a use for it outside of like maybe modded side order, and like that's it. I don't want to pirate games because it's not my style. Although many people might be inclined to. Also, these missiles are ruining our lives. What the hell? Oh, you don't want to fly in Splatoon? It's not that kind of modding.
I'm gonna start bawling my eyes out.
Why?
The music, the sad music. Oh.
He's dead. Yeah? What?
Sorry, I'm trying to stop myself not to start singing and then bawling my eyes out.
Okay. Triple dually GooTuber, and of course I'm the GooTuber. No fun for me.
I like YouTuber, maybe not in salmon, but
It's a little rough in salmon. It's not the worst, I suppose. That's the idea. I need to see how much like a Switch 2 or a Switch 1 unpatched would go for, or like semi, or probably unpatched. I don't know. I need to see. Like, because you know, listen, 450 is still a lot. I have all the cash I need. Like, I can buy it flat out and be fine. But you know, it'd be nice to save a little money, get rid of something I'm not really using anyway. I'm gonna keep my OLED because you know it's a limited edition or it's a special edition OLED, and I know it's still small. It's still very portable. You know, maybe I want to keep my Switch 2 at home and bring my Switch out when I'm playing like a Switch 1 game.
I know I want to get it. I might sell my Switch Lite because that thing's been in my drawer for whenever I went to Brazil last.
Yeah, you want like 100 Canadian for it.
Yeah.
I mean, on the condition. Or maybe
I
just
mean,
give it to me. No, I'm kidding.
It's in top clean condition considering no one used it.
Really?
Barely anyone used it. Yeah.
No one spit on it or rubbed their snot on the joystick or something?
Do you want me to?
No.
Exactly.
How do you even offer that? I'll kill that. Okay.
Okay, the sad music's gone. I'm better now.
Yeah.
But my chest felt really tight and I didn't like that.
Oh God. See, we have locked in successfully. We're doing okay.
Hooray!
Yeah, I'm definitely getting my OLED. But definitely I want to try and figure out what I want to do with my Switch 1. Maybe I'll make an eBay account, throw that puppy up, and see what I get for it. Mr. Grizz, nothing's wrong. Hello, Hamstreak, welcome to stream. All right, make sure the Goldie's butt is rubbing on this net. I don't want to kill anywhere else, soldiers. Move out. Where is this the fish stick I hear? Oh, that's a lid. I'm hearing a lid. Yeah. Nice. That's a drizzler dead. Oh, eel. Damn. Don't kill the goldies. Don't kill the goldies. Don't kill the goldies. It's okay. Let them live. They're chill. Or just kill them all. That's fine too. Ah, okay. Unfortunate. Nice. Oh, we're double tent, double knot? I just realized. What the hell? See, this is where it gets kind of messy. Gonna get the kill. No, we're not getting it. We needed the goldies on the top, man. Well, is it kind of bad on Bone Rattle? Yeah, but you still have to just be patient and just try and see if you can get them up. Oh, that's it for salmons today. It's time for BBs. I didn't want to get king, but it's whatever. Nope. Nah, no. I'm drawing the line in the stand. They walk too slow. Yeah, but you don't want to just kill them in a bad spot. Like even then, it's just typically not worth it, I feel like. Because it's just so many eggs that you're just gonna waste a ton of time trying to deliver them, and then a bunch of splotches are gonna spawn. You're gonna get overrun, just like we did just now. And is Jover. Anyway, I'll go claim my capsules real quick first.
My tummy is grumpy. Help me.
You just ate. You're still hungry?
No, I don't know.
It's okay. Chunk, 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 chunk. I have all these chunks. I have nothing to do. I don't even know if I'm going to ever use these chunks for anything. I don't have to buy anything gold. Banners. Oh, yeah, no. Not quite enough. Wait, I can buy, wait, is there something for 5 gold scales? No, okay. Never mind then. Let's go over to the lobby. Let's do some PBs. It's been long enough. Let's do some PB. Actually, hold on. It's very important. Gotcha! More chunks. Thanks, man. Really needed some of that. Oh, an emote. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. All right. The PB's up. We're doing rotations of 3 if the lobby's full. If it's not, then we'll just probably keep the lobby until we need a reset. We'll see. Full codes LifeJuice as per usual. Anyway, well, Switch 2 talk is pretty much out of the way. I think I've covered like everything I wanted to cover, I think.
I think I have covered everything I want to cover, I think.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, sorry, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, yeah, one last thing. Sorry.
You sound like the guy during the direct. And one more thing.
One more thing.
I don't know how I know that. I don't watch directs.
I talked about this earlier, alternate timeline deal. I think the Switch 2 price could have been $400 in an alternate timeline. I said this already. Different landscape, different precedent. We could have had we could add a $400 Switch USD, obviously. I think the reason why it's $450 is because this price was taking into account the tariffs. So, I know a lot of people have been like, oh my God, $450 was before the tariffs. What the heck, man? There's a slight possibility the price won't go up that much, if at all, if the price was factoring in tariffs to begin with. Do not talk about the orange. I won't mention it by name. I'm not don't worry. But it's not something I can just avoid. Like, listen, this is a present factor in the here and now regarding our Switch 2 situation. All right.
This will go down in history.
I was acting bottom, working our way upwards,
like
by the way. I don't know. Probably some rock song that I can't think of.
Oh, Persona. No, I'm thinking Persona.
It's not the exact lyric, but it is similar.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me.
Oh yeah.
I know what Persona is.
Anyway, so I feel like if there's a price change, it won't be that drastic. Although $550 for the bundle is gonna be pretty steep. I hope is that something somehow. I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best at this point. If you're not living in the US, I think the price will probably remain unchanged considering pre-orders were not canceled. I think it'll just be an exclusively US price change. It's just tragic. But hey, at least Canadian monies isn't gonna bone you over even more, right? I don't know. Anyway, now we're done. I'm so sorry.
Like, I was excited, but now I'm like not that excited. Like, I understand why it's priced like that. I understand it's good. But if I can use my Switch, I'm gonna use my Switch.
Yeah, and again, the big jump for is like, it's 50% more expensive than Switch 1. Which is like, if you're an exclusive Switch user, again, I understand that's a big jump. But current console generation is a little bit more pricier than that. At least when, it first released.
It just makes me want to cry a little bit.
No, I get it. It's totally understandable.
I miss the 3DS. I like my 3DS.
A lot of people are hoping that it's going to be like a 3DS situation where like it starts off expensive and they're like, oops, that's too expensive, and they're going to make it cheaper. I don't think that's going to be the case, at least to not the same extent. Maybe it might happen, who knows? But the 3DS price cut was very significant compared to what is a potential Switch 2 price cut, which will likely be like $50 at most. Try Joseph. Yeah, that was our jump. What? I don't get this special, man. Where am I supposed to aim? Oh wow, that's a ripperoni. Slider chest. Oh, I want to get you. No, I scrolled into the wall. I'm gonna end it all. That's bars.
Bozo.
I like your new
Bozo.
PG, by the way. It's very cutie.
Oh, thank you. I like how it looks when it's like standing and talking.
Yeah, the wing flap is adorable. I got one shot.
You flatter me too much.
You're a good artiste. I don't think that's flattery. That's facts. Same jump that I live.
That's not me.
You're making me blush.
You're making me blush. Oh my goodness. Kia.
Oh, the vacuum saved you. No.
Kia, don't say that. Trying to color Shinigami and I'm getting mad.
That's what you're drawing. Dapples versus Octoshots. Okay, never mind. Then I'm gonna fight it. It's okay.
Battles of history.
Epic splat battles of history. I'm so bad at this game. They were one shot and then I got lasered. Hey, we got sun though.
I want the heads to be more green. And then I want the shadows to be more blue. And then you... This.
Oh, I'm so close. Guma just had to run me over. I see how it is. It's a very close game, by the way. I'm liking it. My dad.
Man, Kibi, do you not know when to stop screaming? Oh, look, he stopped.
Jump scare and a half, I suppose. Ooh.
Are you playing private battles?
Yeah, we're doing Pvs.
Ah. That's why I'm hearing you go like, ooh, that's very nice. Wow. Whoa.
Whoa! Wowza!
Can you believe they hate her? They hate her because she was right.
I'm so sorry no one in chat gets to know.
It's okay. Maybe that's better. It's just the chat can't complain. She's lovely and beautiful and everything.
No, I got stuck, man. There was a dot of ink and I couldn't swim. That's not very nice. Oh, dead.
Who said I was?
What the? Oh, the slider got stopped. Zone. Yes. Okay, stop the slider. Did JJ have to drop the second I go to fight them? It's over. There's not enough paint. And a slider. Yeah. Why did you have to be there the exact second I went to go get the free flux? Ah. I play this next one? Yeah, we're cycling spectators, don't worry. I only spectated you because, you know, we have 9 and only 8 people can play the game. If I got GameSpy, it would have been okay. It would have been okay. Alright then. I wonder 1v1 shot fight you? This is Splatoon. A team video game. That was not going to happen. How'd it go so by Chassis? Andrew, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. What do we want to play? What do you want? Let's play Duelists.
I want to play Tomodachi Life. Thank you for asking. I'm so happy you asked me.
You're welcome. Tomodachi Life, great game. I know you're kind of like already.
I'm going to kill your me.
No, no, I died in the Nuzlocke. No.
Your little guy is the most pampered islander on the island.
Hell yeah. As it
You know
should
why?
be.
Because I like putting you in funny outfits and I get to laugh about it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yay. Now it's the worst Dually Sculpture gameplay in your life. Yes, sir.
Maybe this is how I should make keychains. I make a sketch and then I sketch over the sketch.
And then I sketch over the sketch over the sketch, and then I sketch over the sketch over the sketch over the sketch.
But it looks good.
I'm not denying
No?
that. Yeah.
Like, okay, actually, I think I'm gonna show you what I mean. Because I'm trying.
Oh.
Shitty.
I got jump scared. You guys under
It's
me?
okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, go for it. I have my DMs open.
Aww.
You know, I'm tickling the entire front line. Ugh. I had Wave Breaker, man! I was just about to use it.
Ignore the other image on the side of the canvas. I was drawing Cal eating gumshoe.
Question mark.
You'll see what I mean.
Yeah. What? Jesus.
Wait, let me take a better picture.
Oh my god, what an intense little game of Splatoon we got going on here. Just me. Okay, for once, actually crazy on the sticks. What the hell? That's the first time I ever tracked correctly in a Splatoon video game. And Jay out here spanning one more billion darts per second. Maybe not.
They're trying to eat and you're just talking to them.
Okay, against Spies taking the reins, not the Waynes. God damn it.
The Waynes.
The Sharking Luna. Yeah, I guess
You wanna
Spies
take
what we
the
call.
Waynes. Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. I just thought it was
No,
cute.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Make fun of me.
What?
Make
No,
fun of me.
It's fine. Yo, chill! Goddamn nuke button! Not fair! Why does Ultra's damn get to do that, man?
Do you think I'd be able to sell keychains in like the style that I usually do?
I mean, the style
Sort of
that you
the-
usually do.
Because keychains are usually sold in like a different style, right? They're like chibi, which is like, yes, I want to do chibi, but it's like I want to shade it the same way that I shade my normal artworks. But the reason why I'm asking is because like I don't know if keychains can grasp all that tiny detail.
Probably not. You probably want to keep it as like, not just for like the printing sake. I cannot. Okay. Not just for printing sake, but like because it's a keychain. I don't know. I feel like the general idea is more important than the detail. Like detail where it matters. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Like I'll put it this way. You want to use like detail to describe something new, not to over describe something that's there.
Alright.
I hate everything.
I think I got that though.
You can look at it by the way whenever you want.
I saw it. I saw it.
You like?
Yeah, I do like. I feel like I've seen. Isn't this the drawing? Isn't this like a V2 of a drawing you've already worked on?
No, I just sketched this a while ago, and then I was like, okay. And then I didn't touch up on it, and then I came back and I'm like, I'm gonna color it in.
I like jumps. Oh. Oh. R.I.P. Question? What's your question, Dandy? Hit me with it. You like the hammer?
Damn
I didn't
you,
like it when the
Cuber.
60 damage killed me from 70 miles away. I wanted to live, thank you, but it's fine. Well, Dandy, first don't share your age in chat, but I'm going to assume you're talking about your friend. You can be good at Splatoon at almost any age as long as you have like enough as long as you have enough brain capacity. But it's about the amount of time you play, and I mean if you take the time to like learn from other people. But just like, keep playing the game and you'll get better at it naturally. I don't think you need to stress it too much. You don't need to be amazing at Splatoon. A lot of people in this lobby play Splatoon too much. And me, I've played Splatoon for too long, so, you know.
And I played it, and then now I don't. So the point is, we chillin'.
Some people play this game too much. Some people play competitively. Yeah. How many hours do you have? I have 2,000 in this game, 3,000 in the last game, and then like, I said like at least like 100 in the first game. It's too much. It's too much game. But I stream this game like all the time, and I've played it since launch. So I have my reasons.
Free him from his Splatoon hell.
I only have like 330. Exactly. You haven't played the game that much comparatively anyway, but you still played a lot of Splatoon. The point is, don't worry about being amazing or not. It's okay. I'll do this to keep things 100 left. Let's do this. Me too. Rainmaker. Let's go. What weapon should I play? I'm in the back of my locker that I haven't played in a while. That would be fun. The liters, there's tetras. Let's play a little bit of boo. Off the jukebox. Hey, the jukebox is free reign for everyone. Everyone's allowed a jukebox. I do wish the jukebox functioned on like a queue system, but it's whatever. Never! What people will do to keep the ox. So that was second game, so this is our last one for the lobby. It's my jukebox, bro. It's my lobby. Bro thinks he owns the speaker. What? You okay?
Sorry, I watched something.
Hey, you're not supposed to notice me. I cannot believe I got away with that. Okay, we got it. Min popped? No. Should probably get to that, huh?
I keep jump scaring myself by turning on some of my canvases.
I'm at layer 70 fucking 2.
Wait, no,
Jesus.
I'm not. I'm at layer 77 right now.
I can't. Nah, that was so clean. How do you have so many layers on this file?
This is like my 7th file, so you can imagine it's been a few layers now.
I see. Is Rod taking it all the way? Oh, okay. Scared for a second. Oh, I got someone located. What's the Rainmaker taking this puppy? Duck? Question mark? How long she's gonna go for? Probably like another 20 minutes. I usually end at the 3-hour mark. By against play. I do these streams like every week. Smile.
Baby, I'm sleepy, and I have a headache, and I don't know why.
You should get in bed then. Take a little break. You've been trying for a while. And you've been listening to my eyes, so, you know. I don't
That
blame
might
you.
be it.
Oh,
No, not in a
agree.
mean way, not in a mean way. It's just a lot of words came through from you.
I know.
I swear it is not because I get tired of hearing it. If it was that, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
Well, I guess that makes you feel better.
I
You don't have to be here. No, it's okay. It's
Jet
okay. I
sculpture
understand.
next.
I'm getting nuked in the forehead.
You should use jet sculpture.
Me? Sure, I'll use jet sculpture.
Yuppie! I remember liking it. That's fine.
It's fun.
I think. It's cool.
It's aight, sure, whatever.
It's fun. It's blue. I like blue. Is it blue? I guess it's like cyan,
It's
right?
blue, it's blue, it's blue. It's not cyan. It's a dark blue. Maybe even navy. Even a little green.
It is time for my departure.
Alright,
This
enjoy your
TV is
rest.
asking for attention.
Oh,
And
that, I see.
want to lie my head on this pillow. And yes. Have fun, chat. Have fun. Good people.
Sakura.
You're welcome. Yuppie!
insane stamp throw. Ow! Okay. I feel like at some point I could have jumped out there, but it's okay. It's fine. Alright, it's overtime. I can just hold it. I really can't do anything outside of that. Oh, the Hydra. Oh, they're really putting in the work on this push. Okay, that was scary at the end there, but we hold, we hold, we hold, we hold. We hold. Yay. GG's, guys. Very close game at the end there. Bam. All right, that's it for this lobby. We're gonna go ahead and reset. We'll do one more lobby for today. More PB lobby anyway. If you were in this lobby, just wait about like 10 to 15 seconds before joining. I just wanna make sure we get people who haven't gotten the chance to play a PB yet, and then repeats can hop on in afterwards. So just like count out 10 or whatever. Or I guess I can let you guys know. Maybe that's a smarter idea in hindsight. Maybe I'm just lazy. Anyway, new lobby's gonna be open in a second. I'll let you guys know when repeats can rejoin. Say about like 10 to 15. Anyway, new room's up. Well, we'll probably do like 2 regular games and then a party game with this lobby. That's the idea. That's the plan. Let's try and get some new people in first. That would be ideal. I haven't gotten the chance to play. All right, yeah, repeats. You guys can get back in here. Who the hell is roleplay G? You're getting banned. I was kidding. I was kidding. I am gonna look at you because I need to understand who you are. Of course, it's you, JJ. Of course, it's you. Oh, shot through the heart. That's what's gonna happen to you. Hey, repeats. You're good to go. All right. I'll be doing bottom up as per usual. You got who top to bottom? Nah, I don't know. We'll do bottom up. Micro requested le gestation. There you go. I'll just get that selected so I remember. Yeah, we'll do 2. We'll probably do 2 more regular games and then a party. Wah wah wah. Freeze cap. Ah, it goes so crazy. What can I say? Jukebox is mine. Bro thinks he owns the jukebox. It's not that deep, man. I want to play my music. I do hope they have this next Splatoon game. I guess it's worth thinking about Splatoon 4 on Switch too. It's not gonna be for a long while, and honestly, I hope it stays that way. It'd be kind of cool if they added mouse support to switch to Splatoon 3, but I don't know if they'll do that because this is like a competitive game, and I don't know if they want to give people like unfair advantages and stuff, especially if mouse mode is good for Splatoon 3. So I don't know if they'll make like a Switch 2 edition or whatever with bonus content. It'd be cool if they did, but it will create a big divide in the player base for the game because it's a multiplayer game, you know? And it's different with stuff like single player games like Mario, like Zelda and Kirby and Legends and Metroid Prime or Metroid 4. That like stuff you can't really do it with. Can't let that happen to myself in hindsight, but I could have just chosen not to jump. I swear if that got a kill, I would have been so upset. Okay. Didn't know they were that one shot. Hey, Squidrold. Oh, the Toxic Mist Drain Zipcaster. I forgot about that, dude. Oh my god. I forget about that tech, since it's ink based and it drains Zipcaster's duration. Good to know there was a potential Toxic Mist niche if Zipcaster became the best special in the game. Ow. My god. Ow. Duration we go. Wow. Can I spectate next my hand, sir? That's okay. I'll spectate you. I'm down. I'm sorry that your hands hurt. Make sure you're not gripping your controller too hard. Ooh, what the hell, man? I don't know. My jump scare was delayed, by the way. Like I saw it, my head was like, that was scary. My mind forgot to portray it. I bad. If you... Oh, Goomba's so dead. Poor pal, poor chap. Am I stealth? Yeah, I'm stealth. Something really is just like the slow down machine. Like you don't get to go anywhere with Jet on the field. They throw miss where you want to go, and they throw rain where your team wants to go. Okay. I do not know how I lived, but we take this. Well, fair play, fair play. Okay then. Deserved, I suppose. God damn it, man. So close. I actually hit the shot. Oh my god. Now, where did JJ go? Where did JJ go? What? Did he get the jump? I'm so confused. Ah, there art thou. Oh, you're here. I just have to stall you out. All right, there you go. GG. I had a mission and you eventually did get it. I forget that Zipcaster gets drained by mist because it uses your ink tank as the timer. That's so crazy. I mean, it makes total sense. It's just like something, it's just an interaction you wouldn't think of. At least I splatted you. Yeah, you got a good kill. All right, well, there's some zones. And after this will be the party game. I'll spectate you too. Maybe his first one on the Lemuria clams. Are you talking about me? Oh, no, I gotta do big swig. Gotta do big swig. I gotta do big swig. I love big swig.
Big swig. Big swig. Big swig.
I love big swig. Your first win on Lemuria clams? I see. Let's go, child, baby. Yeah, I know about that one. But the horizontal goes nowhere. This is such a huge hitbox. I miss all my shots, or I might hit everything. Sounds like you're either gonna do terrible or amazing. Alright, we're shooting on 2 people, and we should be good to go. All right, our last real game for the day. I don't know why I did that. All right. I gotta lock in, chat. I gotta show them what's what. Now, we are double charger recycle. This seems like a terrible idea, but at least my wave breaker, or my shredder gets a little value off the wave breakers in this comp. My zone. Oh, you try to slide under me. I thought that. Okay. Rolling away tech. I'm surprised that wasn't just a stamp throw. Quick strong. Quick strong. I'm dead. Oh my, the slider. Oh, that barely got out with the jump. If they had it explode a little sooner, the radius damage would have killed. Tragic. I don't think they would know that, you know. But. Oh my god. I'm not crazy with the darts, man. I gotta get crazier with the darts. What? I killed them before the roll finished, man. Best hairstyle in your opinion? Like what, in Splatoon or like generally? So I definitely can't answer the general question. Splatoon? Okay. Ooh, that's a little messy. Ow, my head. It's okay though. They make it work. One thing they're not doing is getting this zone. This is my zone. Dude. No, I ran out of ink. God damn it. Gonna clear this area. My God, I didn't mean to buffer vertical. That's so tragic. Okay, that's fine. They're gonna get zones and take lead here. Yeah. What's your answer? I didn't say it yet. I got distracted. Oh. Listen, it's hard to do all this stuff at the same time, okay? You're in that. Don't tunnel vision, champ. Come on. Thank you for horizontal for killing there. I was so cooked otherwise. Okay, best hairstyles. I like the Octo Afro a lot. I think the clothing interactions with it are really fun. No, give me that back. It's our zone. What do you think this is? Oh, I had that aimed. I had that aimed up. I really like the Tender Twist, which is the hairstyle I use because it just looks good. I like it a lot. Inkling hairstyles? Let me think. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Tragic. Inkling hairstyles. I have to really think about this one. I like the dreadlock hairstyle. I think that one's really nice. I'm happy they added it. Let me think. What else? I like the Splatoon 1, the hippie cut from Splatoon 1. This goes, yeah. I cannot believe that. I'll take that. That's a very much worthwhile trade. Is the Kraken gonna cinch it? I think we just win. Do we? I don't know. I'm gonna go, okay, Dandy. We'll be seeing you. Okay, we did get it. Oh, I love Big Swing. Gotta do sleep things? Oh, okay, go for it. Of course. I didn't realize you were in EU time zone. Assuming, I don't know. Maybe you just want to take a nap. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, is Inkling hairstyle the buzz cut? I would never take that opinion. I'm not surprised it's you. I'm British. Yeah, EU. Thought so. I bullied you at least? You really didn't. I was doing just fine. I had fun. I had the bowl cut, by the way. All right. A lot of people trash it, but I think it's nice. Anyway, it's time for the party game. Which means we're not killing people this game. This is a party game. So don't kill people, please. The ponytail pretty. I like the Inkling bun. I don't like the Octoling ponytail that much, just because it doesn't interact that well with many head items. I like the Inkling bun. I like the Inkling one a lot. Listen, I did my big swiggy things, JJ. That's all I care about. Plus, I got some real nice like combos. I don't know. Swiggy just has a really fun combos. You can clean up a lot with horizontal and vertical because it just combos so well into each other. Someone's running towards you, you hit them with the vertical, hit them with the horizontal. So I'm running away, hit them with the vertical, hit them with the horizontal. It's easy. Easy schmeezy. So no killing, put that sleep, I'm in. All right. Anyway, no killing, please. One person will be spectated at random. If it's you, I am very sorry. Although out of fairness, I'll make sure the people who've already spectated don't get to spectate again. I'm pretty sure these are the three, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right. 1 and 5 for you lucky 4 or 5. I can't count. Good luck. Nah, I had one. I ready to try running under you. I know. That's why I had to friggin' twist my wrist. I knew what was gonna happen. You were trying to dip, dodge, and dive with your ninja squid. What are we doing this? It's just a party. We're gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna post them on my Discord because people like doing that. I don't really get the hype, but I know a lot of people enjoy it. So, yeah, no. So that's what we're gonna do. So just don't kill people. That's it. Be careful with your specials. You can use them. Just don't kill people with them. We're just taking some pictures. That's it. Of course, there's always some wee head that wants to, you know, kill everyone because they're the center of attention or something. Well, you know, what can I do? I wish I could make it so there was no there's no lethality. But I can't do that, so I just have to ask nicely and hope people listen. Who would do that? Yeah, dude, I wonder. Your photos? Yeah, we're just taking some photos. People just like doing it. I don't really get the hype, but it's also kind of fun. I like taking some fun shots. Although there isn't much to the camera mode in Splatoon 3. I mean, there's some options, but like I wish there was a little more. You know, the controls also really annoying to use. But that's aside the point. This is a role play or something? No. We're just taking some pictures. You know, think of a funny pose with your special or just be silly. I always try to hide in the pictures. His name isn't Roleplay G for a reason. Yes, this is true. Begrudgingly, I'll agree. Can you use amiibos here? Yeah, that'd be kind of sick if you could, but no more than 8 player models at once, guys, or else it's gonna kill the game or something. I do like how you can hear all the ambient sounds, though. It's really nice. Oh, the other team got my purple color, and I'm very upset about it. Come on, man. I should make myself Bravo so I have a better chance of being purple. Alright. I'll set the camera on the block here. Yeah. What's a good filter? Kind of feeling filter 5. Oh, we might have done filter 5 last time. I like my splatter color screen filters. Those are my favorite. I'm actually convinced they ripped these straight from here and put them in splatter color screen, but I digress. Let's do filter 7. It's a classic and it's pretty. How am I down here, man? Oh wait, oh there's the camera. So just be careful not to kill other people, please and thank you. Okay, hold on, I gotta try this. Someone's gonna get on this pole. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I knew you were gonna try that. Let's do like, yeah, here we go. Zoom her in, right in the middle. How am I over here, man? Woo! Yeah! Okay, that was a really good one. I don't know, I hadn't thought of that before. Can you make it up here with this jump? Nah, you can't, I'm stupid. You have to do this. Let's save this one for last, actually. Let's do something over here. Oh yeah, the classic over here. Hold on, I have to stand back here so they don't push me off the rail. Oh no, I joined at the end. Oh, I'm sorry, Limestone. You just missed out. It's a nice like wide angle shot. Or not like wide, but you know, like a big, tons of elevation difference. I don't know, it's cool. I know where I'm gonna hide, hold on. I'm gonna sneak like right here. All right. One last picture. I'll do it in the spot I was gonna go to originally. This has been a very pleasant photo party. Thank you guys. 2 gay months away. What is a gay month? Oh, dude, wait, the Switch 2 is woke. It's releasing in Pride Month. I'm sorry. Let's do. I'm trying to get something funky. I'm like tilting. What? Oh, I fell. I have to walk all the way back there, man. I can super jump. They better give me a discount. There's like one hazard spot on this map, I see. That's what it was. Okay, someone another recon. Oh. I suppose we'll just suffice with 3 pictures. I don't know why anyone can end recon, by the way. That's kind of silly, but I digress. That's going to be it for today's stream. I got you guys covered with a raid, though. So if you guys want some more Splatoon action, I got you covered. But first, I should probably say thank you guys for watching. Smile. What an appropriate song to play. I pulled Derby in the... Yeah, but that doesn't end the room. I don't know why it ended the room. I digress. Anyway, we're going to head over to Sky Strainer, who's playing some Splatoon-y. They were talking about a lot of what we were talking about today. So if you want some more Splatoon, some Splitch conversation, or if you just weren't here for earlier in the stream, I got you covered. But Sky's also just like hanging out. Let me go ahead and find a link. Let me go ahead and find the link. I'm so great at enunciating my words. There it is. I found it. If you guys want to head over there early, get your water cup emojis copied up on your clipboards, because that's kind of like our raid tag over here. It's kind of, we don't do like a hashtag. We kind of just do water cups. It's fun. If you guys came along on the Vic grid and decided to stick around, I really appreciate it, because I do. My hair is a mess. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some food and write a bit of essay and play Hades. I'm gonna play Hades. Anyway, I'm done yapping. Here's the link. I'll be streaming on Friday some Ace Attorney Investigations 2 with Mika. Last year, no. I hope. If not, then it'll be something else, but it'll probably be Ace Attorney Investigations. Next week is Splatfest. I will be streaming that as well. I got you covered. Anyway, I'm done talking. If you guys want to head over there early, you can use the link. Otherwise, the redirect will start shortly. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm done talking. I'm gonna get myself some food. Bye-bye. How about on Friday, you seen the Splatfest? No! Ace Attorney better. I'm sorry, that was very mean. But also, I love Ace Attorney. Anyway, bye-bye! Make sure to go to Sky, don't spam in chat! Don't spam in chat! I'm gonna get you if you spam in chat.